AEW. Oh, yes. AEW Dynamite live stream. Hey, I hear myself. AEW. Oh boy, internet's already doing weird stuff. AEW live stream, August the 6th, 2025. We got the show coming up here in just a few moments. Hopefully my internet will even out and chill out, because right now it is doing whatever it wants. We don't need that. Michael, what's up, man? Michael's in the house. Legato's in the house. Welcome, Legato. Okay, let me get this right. Oh, it's not plugged in. I knew it. There we go. All right, now we have some stuff that we need going on. Being prepared is something that is difficult, especially when you have a million moving pieces. All right. Come on, internet. Don't start this again. It's doing this fluctuation dance where it goes up to what I need, then down to what I don't need, then way above what I need. All right, so we have a number of crazy things happening tonight. We have the clash of MJF and Mark Briscoe in the main event grudge match. They actually told us that it's the main event this time. I think that Tony Khan heard our cries of what the heck last week, where we thought everything was the main event except for what became the main event. We also have, man, it being a grudge match. I wonder if that has a stipulation that they're gonna sharpen up as the show's going on. Explain it to us, like what the grudge match is, or they catch each other backstage a few times, and so the stipulation gets kind of whittled down into what it's gonna be, and watching the show is gonna be necessary to find out like how the match is or why it is what it is. That would be cool. Let me see. Did I fix it? Okay, I fixed that. Also, 8 belts Mone. Eight belts Mercedes Mone is showing up today. She has 8 titles now. I don't know if you guys are looking at the thumbnail that I created for the YouTube, but man, she's got all the titles. I see Clay Lewis. I see Michael. I see Tim. What's up, man? When do I think he'll cash in on Hangman? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. We don't know when or where Hangman's going to be fighting next. That's one of the issues with that cash-in thing, because they don't normally tell us a whole lot of matches that far ahead of time. You know, maybe if we knew he was going to wrestle at a certain event, then I could tell you. But we don't even know the next match that Hangman's gonna have. We don't know if he's wrestling at Forbidden Door. We don't know if he's got like a guaranteed match, or does he? Does he have a match at Forbidden Door that I'm forgetting about? Maybe he does, and I'm just forgetting what the match is. But anyway, that's what's up. Then there is a 4-way to find out one person from AEW that's going to go to the Forbidden Door match for the TBS title. There are 4 people in the match, but okay, so the way it goes is tonight there are 4 people fighting. Whoever wins that fatal 4-way goes on to Forbidden Door to face off against Mercedes Mone for the TBS title. But there's going to be 2 other people in that match at Forbidden Door, and they're going to be from the promotion Stardom, and they're going to be from the promotion CMLL. So tonight, AEW is securing their person that's going into that match, and then there's Mercedes Mone. So there's whoever wins the match tonight. That's between Billy Starks, Sky Blue, Queen Aminata, and the Alex Windsor lady. So whoever wins out of that match is going to this match, and then there's the CMLL girl, and then there's the Stardom girl that's going to be facing off against Mercedes Mone at Forbidden Door for the TBS title. So hopefully I explained that in a way that makes sense, kind of. There you go. There's that, and then and then the Bandido and Brody King and Bandido are taking on the Young Bucks today as well. The Young Bucks. Let's find out what their entrance is going to look like tonight. Hopefully my internet will hold itself together in a way that will allow me to continue the stream with zero problems. Zero problemos. That's what I want. Here we go. Okay. So I have the HBO Max feed going. They're almost underway. Got Legato in the house. We got Big Rude. We got J-Rock. Welcome everybody. Also, what else is tonight? Yeah, the Young Bucks and Bandido and Brody King. That is the stuff that is officially announced as far as my memory goes, because I'm just going by memory here. So maybe there is something else, but I don't think so. I think we're fine. Cooper, welcome. All right, that tweet is on. Let's get another tweet on. Make sure you guys retweet the tweet. Let's get these tweets to the streets. Let's let everybody know where to be today. Let's corner the market. If such a thing was possible, I would appreciate it being tonight. Sooner the better. All right, now we are complete. Gosh, man, I wish my internet would straighten up and fly right. It's all over the place today. It's been this way for the past couple of days. Might have to call them out here. Get the people out here. Ask them what the heck's going on with this interwebs. With these interwebs. Speedball versus Moxley. Oh, you heard about a new one. You heard about a new match. Darish, welcome. Jay Montez, welcome. Hope you guys are ready to go, man. Let's get it. Let me get my eyes on the prize. There we go. All right. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes on the YouTube stream real quick, guys. The faster we get to 20 likes, the faster we can do the predictions. I start the predictions at 20 likes. So as soon as we hit 20 likes, we'll start that up, and we'll see who you guys think is gonna win, who's gonna lose, how right you are, how unright you are, how close to right you are. I need to move my fan. I'll wait until I know exactly what's going on right out the gates here. It's about that time, guys. It's Wednesday. Guys, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? Dang, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff over here. Oh well, I'll have to wait until the show starts. I need to know what's going on. Here we go. Light it up. There's the pyro. It's Wednesday! You know what that means. He's going off already. Excalibur's going off, guys. Let's get it. You guys ready for the rah-rahs? It's that time. The most hated man in professional wrestling. I don't know, man. Don Callis is getting a lot more heat when he talks.
You refuse to give me a world title shot here in AEW.
It's MJF.
I execute my contract. One of you schmucks take this. And because of that fact, one of your close friends is going to pay. Mascot Mark Briscoe. I heard you last week.
Mascot Mark Briscoe. I like
You're
that.
never going to see your brother up again in heaven because of all the sins you want to commit on me and your refusal to repent. Well, I don't know if you heard, Marky, but you are looking in the eyes of the devil. And I got no problem sending you straight to hell. Hell, I'll send you straight back to hell, a.k.a. Dumpster Fire, Delaware, so you can go back to doing what God put you on this earth to do. And that is to be nothing more
a chicken
than
farmer?
a loser, a chicken farmer, a blue-collar bitch. You are not a professional wrestler. You are not a real athlete. You are not a real man. You know what you are? You're not championship material. You, my friend, are white trash that got lucky.
What is that title he
That's
has?
why these people cheer for you, Mark. They pity you. They feel bad for you. And tonight, Mark Briscoe, I'm afraid your luck's gonna run out.
What's that title he has right there?
See you in the main event.
It's a CMLL title apparently, but what is it? Do you guys know? You guys got an idea of what it is? Young Bucks versus Brody King and Bandido. Kyle Fletcher in the house tonight.
Fletcher later on tonight, and a TBS Championship 4-way qualifier match to see who will represent AEW in the TBS Championship.
TBS Championship 4-way qualifier. There it is. Oh, I thought they switched it up for a second. I thought that was Chris Statlander for a second in the picture, but it was that Windsor lady who looks kind of like her. John Moxley versus Speedball Mike Bailey. What's in the box? Radio, welcome. We're going to find out later. It's still in the box. Thank you very much, man. Oh, are we starting with the Moxley match? Indeed we are.
You can understand why he's upset. After what happened at Collision, Darby Allin almost threw him off the ledge of a fire escape.
Well, Tony, I would argue it started a lot.
Here we go.
Collision.
John Moxley.
To all in Texas last month when Moxley
Ringmaster in the house. Welcome.
Then last week,
I don't know anything about it, Michael. I don't do rumors, I don't do spoilers, and I don't do dirt sheets. So, I don't know anything about that.
run of luck for the 4-time former AEW World Champion.
Daniel, it's your birthday. Nice, man. It's your Earth Day today. Ah, Jay Montez. Nice. 10 in a row, man. Nice streak. Please save your streaks for after these shows are over, guys, because by the time that this show is over, I'm going to forget that you even put that. So please wait until after, like, the regularly scheduled stuff that you know I'm going to be doing, like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. If you guys have a streak that's showing up during a show that you know I'm going to be doing for, like, the next couple hours, please try to hold your message till after, because I can't really see it. And by the time that I even can get around to doing anything about it, it's going to be like way past the screen.
He made last week at Collision. He called out Darby Allin. He said that he would track him down somewhere.
It's your first one? That's your first streak ever, Jay Montez?
From the rest of the Death Riders.
Yeah, save the message though. When you can click it and show your streak, just save it until the like Dynamite is over or Raw is over, SmackDown over. Oh, we get to hear the song again. The song is back, guys. Just when we thought we were safe. Speedball, speed. Speedball. Carl, what's up, man? Carl says F. There's no F. What? The stream's still going. We are alive.
And try to capture that victory, and I'm sure Speedball will give his best effort, Shivani.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about crashing the production meeting, literally kicking the door down.
Whoa, look at this.
No, I'm always near Tony Khan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I knew you would like that.
Look at this.
And so Tony goes into the men's locker room.
It's WB Slam. WB with the first cheer of the day. Look at this.
He certainly did, but I want to draw attention to
Yo,
John Moxley.
WB, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream.
Coming out swinging. John Moxley, while he was
Thank you
waiting
for the
Speedball
bits.
to make it to
Welcome.
the ring, was standing in the front.
100
He was
bits.
for this arena, and I
Our
imagine
first
he's
cheer
ready
of
for
the
what
day.
Darby Allin could emerge from.
See if we can hit all these goals tonight, guys. We've been striking out a lot recently. Let's see if we can get all these goals hit, guys. This is how I pay the bills, and this is how I continue doing these streams. So if you guys appreciate what I do here and you want it to continue, please chip in, guys. Let's hit the bits goal, the tip goal, and the subscriber goal tonight. It's very easy. We only need 89 bits. We only need 2 new subscribers, and we only need what, $16 or something? That should be fairly easy to hit, guys. Everybody bands together, does a little, we'll hit it real easy.
I just wonder if Speedball's style is going to be.
Yeah, please no rumors, guys. None of that rumor stuff in here, all right? No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets, no I read it from Sportskeeda. None of that, please, guys. Let's leave that stuff outside the stream. Let's just watch the show for what it is. See a lot of people coming in here talking about MVP and stuff today, and I don't even see MVP on the fight card. So let's let the show tell the story, guys. Not some desperate website that needs your clicks. I'll be right back.
It's not working. No, not now. It's working. Well, Mox doing the right thing, Excalibur. Ground the guy who's an excellent striker. That's what you want to do.
That's right, taking Bailey's kicking away from him, now turning this into a ground war as Chicken Wing
and
blocked
he's got
in.
Jaw class too, so you control your opponent's head and 1/4 of his body. Usually you can control him pretty heavily, but Bailey knows that, and he got to his feet. Boy, Mox was so angry about what happened on Collision. I really thought when he busted in the room that we were all in trouble. I just rage. You just gotta wonder, you know, with a guy like Mox, can he focus?
Right now, losing his
cool on the ref. That's what I mean about focus. You know, that's the thing. Mox has got to stay locked in here, and he's thinking about Darby, in my opinion, more than he is about Speedball. And I think that could hurt him in this match, but we'll see.
Yeah, Moxley absorbing the chop first, the elbow strike. Now just getting head-to-head with Bailey, pouring it on these elbows. Moxley's going to have an advantage when it comes to upper body striking, Taz, but if Bailey gets moving with the feet, Moxley could be in trouble.
Oh, that's just a good old-fashioned drop kick, but it was perfectly done. Speedball can fly, too, besides kick like the Dickens, so let's see what happens.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Here we go.
Lunging barefoot, catching Moxley on the jaw.
Yeah, Forbidden Door is August 24th. We were talking about that yesterday. Quite a lot, actually, during the NXT hangout. Donovan, welcome. Kyle's in the house, and James is in the house as well.
Wait a second, Marina Shafir looming.
We got Deadpool party. We got a Deadpool party, guys. We almost had a Deadpool party last night on Marvel Strike Force.
Pivotal role in so many of John Moxley's matches.
She's waiting for a moment, Excalibur. You're right. She keeps looking.
And now Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, there we go.
Up on the opposite side of the
No,
ring.
James. I just got done saying, please don't put that stuff in the chat. None of this dirt sheet stuff, guys. Please stop with the dirt sheet stuff, guys. No spoilers, no rumors, no dirt sheets. That's the rules in my chat. I know it's not the most popular way of doing things, but it is the way that I like to do things here, because I like to watch the story that they are building in front of us, not a bunch of dirt sheet websites, spoilerific, backstage nonsense. So please leave that stuff out the chat, guys. There's enough to talk about on the show that we don't need to be bringing dirt sheet articles and stuff in here. Uh-oh. Kevin Knight's here. Justine, welcome. Speedball off the top rope with a moonsault, taking out Moxley on the outside. Moxley should have kept his eyes on the prize. Thank you again, WB. Thank you for the 100 bits. The first contribution of the night.
Saw it coming, and now Speedball shot across the kidneys of John Moxley. And Bailey.
What is Bailey doing here? Speedball. Gonna hit him with the knees to the back on the barricade. Yep. Wow. Knees to the back while Moxley is draped over the barricade. Wow. Back flip, knee drop. HBO Max. That was a cool spot right there.
I don't think paying around $6.99 for a burger adds up. Because you can pick 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for only $6.99 each. And that adds up to a whole lot more.
Domino's, your mama knows.
2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for just $6.99 each? Only at
Wrestling Proud knows.
Olive Garden's new Calabrian steak and shrimp bucatini is here for your
Michael, thank you, man.
Here for great toppings. And here for a limited time only. But don't worry.
Who knows what part of these songs is copywritten, so play it a little easy. Up. Cook Unity, guys. I got it today. It actually showed up. I had to take it out of the box though because they recommend that you get it in the refrigerator as soon as possible. So I don't get to do the what's in the box for Cook Unity. I can still show you what I got though. It's just I needed to put it in the refrigerator. I didn't want it sitting out for hours before the stream started.
If you're a pro, you know that top quality Bear paint and Kills primer are available at an everyday low price only at the Home Depot. You know there's only one place to get the best value, service, and durability.
Even if it is true, it's still a bad thing that you ruined it for everyone else. What do you mean? Like the spoiler stuff? I don't care if it's true or not. It's just the thing is I want to hear it on the show if it's supposed to matter. And when you start trying to go all the way outside the show to sites that have nothing to do with AEW, they're not affiliated, they're not employed by them. When you start listening to that, that's where you start getting spoiled on things. They start telling you things that are gonna happen. They start telling you who's gonna show up. They start telling you when things are gonna happen. They start telling you things that have nothing to do with the story that are gonna distract you and just get them a bunch of clicks on their articles. So, as a person who tries to enjoy this stuff, as a person watching what these people are trying to create here, I don't need to know that these people are gonna hang out after the show and have a beer together or something. You know, I don't need to see those pictures. I don't need to read the article about how they're great friends and they love sharing a Corona after the graps. You know, like that's the stuff that detracts from the show that I'm trying to watch. So that's why I don't want that stuff in my chat. You guys could do it all you want outside the chat, but when you come in here, please don't bring that type of stuff in here. And I know that there's a lot of people in here who started watching wrestling back when there was a grain of like realism about this, a grain of what they call kayfabe, a grain of like, oh, the Undertaker really has powers and stuff. Like there was that wonder and that awe that a lot of people in here who are watching my stream actually used to love, you know. And there are some people who probably grew up and didn't have that, so I know that they're like, what's the big deal, Gritty? But it's just wrestling is better when you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, if they don't say it on the show, then I don't want to know, or if they don't say it on their official like Twitter or something from the people who work here, not somebody who said that they heard something from somebody who works here. The actual people who work here. If it's outside of that, then it's probably not best for the show. 20 likes already? Woo! I already started watching Unreal. Unreal is something that they put out on purpose. You got to listen to my whole explanation. If it's something that the company themselves say, then it's meant to be. Then it's meant for us to see it. They chose to release it, then that's fine. Not something that some other website put together. You know? And the thing with Unreal is most likely it's going to be stuff that happened like a year ago or like 6 months ago. You know? They're not going to ruin what's going to happen next Monday on Unreal. No, Remaster. We're not going to advertise other people's streams in here. You know that's a big no-no, man. Don't do that. Don't do it.
As Bailey baiting Moxley in, Speedball to the ropes. Kick on target for
right before you. Oh, okay.
dropped the former world champion, that full extension in the core of his body, meaning Bailey on that drop kick off the ropes.
And this is where Speedball Mike Bailey needs to
What
show
did I
his
get?
toughness, his quality.
I'm gonna
He needs to-
show it off. It's
he needs to
4 different meals and a
think about
cookie.
that
I
pain in
kept the
that
cookie
finger.
over here
He
just in
needs to
case.
focus
I got this
on
cookie for free.
background. These
Look at how
kicks,
big that cookie is.
high intensity, high velocity.
This is what I got.
Speedball poised to do some high
Buttery cookie, chocolate, and Maldian sea salt.
but Moxley able to kick out.
That would have been a gigantic upset in my view. But
That's
you
one
see
of the
that
things
left
I got,
hand
Radio.
is an
I'll
issue
show you the
as
other.
the fingers are being snapped
I'll show you the
about
other
over
meals
break.
a little later. It's
And when we came back from break, by
I have them in the
Moxley on
refrigerator.
Speedball.
There's got to be a dislocation there, I would think. They got to have to check.
Yep,
it
I
out.
got
Wait a second,
I got it for
Moxley
free.
slips behind.
It's part of the
Speedball
deal.
could be thinking of flattening him out
Everybody
for
should
that
get the
bulldog,
deal,
but
man.
Speedball engaging a little hand fighting.
Well, he broke the grip, did
Oh.
Speedball, which is right to the elbow joint. Look at those shots.
I think Speedball realized
Dark
Taz, that he wasn't
Dimensions
having
in
much luck
Strikeforce?
attacking
Oh,
the
no.
jaw of Moxley with those
That
elbows.
sounds
So now,
that sounds difficult.
attacking the left arm of
Yeah,
John
Wrestling
Moxley.
Crowd. I was excited when I saw that it had sea salt on it.
Kevin Knight, Speedball tag team partner.
Cookie hype is right, Radio.
Speedball to the top.
Speedball shooting star. Armbar. Speedball is all over Moxley here.
Yes, he is. Moxley's got to roll into his opponent. See right there, that's the right thing to do by Mox.
But Speedball may have him in triangle position,
Speedball.
triangle sleeper position. As Moxley, he's trying to back out, but as he does, Taz, I think he gets deeper into the
It
grip
came in
of
a nice
Speedball.
box
That's
too, man. It
exactly
had
what
a
happened.
all 6 angles had ice pack stuff around it. It was really cool. I wish I could have unboxed it for you guys, but I had to get it in the freezer real quick. Or get it in the refrigerator real quick.
However you want to call it. I call it trouble for John Moxley.
I call it trouble.
Speedball hangs on, and now Moxley into a pinning predicament.
Speedball putting up a heck of a fight here.
Both men looking for a quick roll-up knife.
Yeah, this is how you lose a match quickly when those quick near falls happen. Uh-oh.
Speedball once again targeting the midsection of Mox.
Mike Bailey is giving
Moonsault knees all over Moxley's body here. All over his body.
Wheeler Yuta grabbing the boot. Referee
Wheeler
didn't
Yuta's
see
out
it.
here.
He was too busy with Kevin Knight and Marina Shafir
Big
on
boot
the
cleans the
opposite
clock
side.
of Speedball.
And it allowed Moxley to create
Xplex.
an opening for himself. Moxley, the left hook
Xplex just
deep,
sent Speedball flying.
kicking out.
All right, frustration here, Taz.
Who's this? Oh, Darby Allin. Darby Allin is kidnapped Wheeler Yuta.
And you saw he had the rag over the face of Wheeler Yuta.
I'm not so sure Moxley saw it, but Marina saw it.
Marina just drew Moxley's attention to a Moxley.
Oh, dang, Radio. Thanks for reminding me about that. I definitely need to go get some milk then.
Moxley's soldiers just got taken away. Now Speedball.
I just ran out of milk. Oh, wow.
So close.
Oh, I thought Speedball just beat him. That looked like 3 to me. Ooh-wee.
Back heel kick. Now the time adventure from Mike Bailey.
You got Dr. Doom? What, Legato? Kyle's got 84 characters now. Wow, I don't even know how many I have. I think I might have less than you because I don't unlock them when I get them. I just leave them there until I feel like I need them, or until I feel like I want to figure it out.
Got the Bulldog on? Not yet. That's just
quite
the
yeah.
naked, yep.
Moxley doesn't have the hooks in, but if he lays out with this, if he gets his hip on the mat, if he has Speedball all flattened out, the Bulldog will be cinched in. But Bailey,
Oh my God,
Rider on the
Death Rider! You kick out of this, I'm leaving. Okay, I was about to say. I was about to exit the premises if he kicks out of that. I'm not trying to see Speedball kicking out of finishers of your previous world champion like 2-3 weeks after he lost the title. Thank goodness. John Moxley with the Death Rider. It was a beautifully executed Death Rider too. Speedball is done.
Now Moxley
Down and out.
Shafir.
And Moxley's exiting the premises real quick. He's like, I gotta go.
Getting their hands on Darby Allin or
That
giving
little
Wheeler
scrappy
Yuta
guy
back
gave me
like
some
they did
problems.
first part. I think you're right, Taz, but right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, remarkable Renee Paquette.
Renee Paquette.
Alex Windsor, tonight you are in
Right.
a four-way match.
Where we going
the
next?
winner of this match going on to
Alex
challenge
Windsor.
Mone for her TBS championship in an interpromotional four-way match at Forbidden Door, where Tony, your championship is also on the line against Athena.
She looks kind of like Chris Statlander, and she dresses like Willow. She's like they did the fusion dance. Willow and Statlander did the fusion dance and became Alex Windsor.
Enough for the back row to hear tonight, because the only name you will be hearing is Alex Windsor.
Windsor. It must be so hard to be a spelling aficionado over in
What Tony is trying to
over
say
in England
is
and
that
such.
you can't give me any lick without me giving my lick back. Oh my God, I'm doing it as well.
Tonight is your moment, and then it's on to Forbidden Door, where I will reverse my London luck. And Athena, if you want to whip out your John Hancock and wet the ink, then we can do this right here tonight in Cleveland. As it says on the Ohio license plates, let's tape up your tits and tango.
That's what it says on the license plate? I didn't know that.
I mean, I saw those license plates on the way in from the airport. I was really confused, but now it makes a lot more sense. And plus, the inter-promotional four-way match announced for Forbidden Door, who will represent AEW coming up in London on Sunday, August 24th. We will find out later on tonight as wait a second.
Oh, wait.
Moxley.
Oh, it's going to be Yuta. Yuta's in a body bag outside. It's Darby. Darby just drove away. He had Yuta in a Forbidden Door. It says Forbidden Door on Yuta's forehead. They took him out of the body bag and it said Forbidden Door on a piece of paper.
John Moxley for Forbidden Door, stapling it to the head of Wheeler Yuta.
How do we know that was a challenge for Moxley? Could have been a challenge for Wheeler Yuta. How did they know that?
So this back to school season, I'm just gonna spend less on them.
I feel like the announcers filled in a blank that that they would not have known just based off of what we just saw. Yuta had a piece of paper on his forehead that said Forbidden Door, but that's it. It didn't say Moxley or anything like that. So how do the announcers know that that was a challenge for Moxley? I mean, it's probably a safe bet that he was talking about Moxley, but how do they know that? Nice, Kyle. Very nice. The Dark Dimension. I don't even know where that's at. I don't know if I've even seen that on my game yet. You said you had to fight 60 enemies to get Dr. Doom. Is that in one round, in one battle, or all the way through? All the way through the entire Dark Dimension? Because I want Dr. Doom. I want Dr. Doom. Let's see if I can get through one whole stream without getting a copyright issue. I think I've done it maybe once. They play so much copyrighted music during these shows. Yo, look at the follow. We got follows. Hey, thank you for following. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Dudley's going to get those bits. Dudley almost ate all the pizza last night. I think he tried, but he fell asleep before he could eat all of it. So I did get some pizza last night. Oh, after several battles. Okay. Louie, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream, man. Are you watching Dynamite? I hope you are. That's what we're here for. Requires legendary characters? What's a legendary? What does a legendary character consist of? Yeah, you probably unlock it at some later level or something, because I don't think I've even seen Dark Dimensions. Oh, one of the things I got, I could tell you one of the things I got from the Cook Unity that I remember from putting it away. I got salmon. I'm so hyped to eat some salmon, dude. I've been craving salmon. Got some salmon. It's a salmon dish with, it says like rainbow grains or something. I gotta see what it is. But it sounds good. Here we go. Back to it.
One-on-one, huge implications for this one here tonight. Plus, who will go on to face FTR in the finals of the AEW World Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament? Will it be
Stinky Beach?
or will it be Bandido?
I love salmon. Salmon and tuna are so good. Also, trout. Rainbow trout is really good.
We will find out up next, but earlier today, Renee Paquette waited the arrival of the CEO.
Oh, you have Ebony Maw on your squad. Nice. Good damage, Kyle. Who's this?
The CEO
oh,
is
okay.
here in Cleveland.
They announced who it was before she even stepped out.
Mercedes,
She's got some nice watermelon. She threw the watermelon. Oh no!
To your collection.
So wasteful.
But Mercedes, let's talk about All in Texas. We've not seen you since then. That match between you and Toni Storm was so incredible. This was deemed the best women's wrestling match in the history of the sport before the match even happened.
Throw the watermelon.
Victory, but this is a match that we
Yo, Radio, thank you so much for telling me your dinner dish, because I was gonna do that anyway, but I went a little bit more all out than normal, and I made some meat sauce pasta the other night, and it was so good. I forgot to tell you.
Well, Mercedes Mone choosing not to dwell on the past.
Windsor.
She's a separate limo for the 8 belts. It's a lot of belts. How dare she talk to
So far, a good amount of women's segments on this show thus far.
This is a Forbidden Door TBS Championship 4-way qualifier match set for one fall.
Windsor.
From Norwich, England, Alex Windsor.
Well, we certainly know who is supporting Alex Windsor in this 4-way match. Timeless Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion, backing Alex Windsor, very new to
Daysicle? What's a daysicle? Making a name for herself. oh, I see what you're talking about. We're not supposed to think about that, yeah. Well, unfortunately, I've been... Remember that part in Avengers Infinity War where Thanos is like, you're not the only one cursed with knowledge. Unfortunately, I'm cursed with knowledge to actually care about details. And when I hear the announcers jumping to conclusions that we as an audience shouldn't know yet, it does throw me off a little bit. Hey, I picked the right time to get rid of Peacock, didn't I? The powers. The powers, man. You guys know that I'm ahead of the game now, because I told you days ago I canceled Peacock.
From Chicago, Illinois, Sky Blue.
I got the powers. Sky Bleezy.
Long-time association with Julia Hart, but we've seen as of a...
Strange is in the house. What's up, Strange? You put your streak now, man? Guys, please wait until after the show to give me your streaks, guys, because I'm going to forget about it, and I'm not going to remember that you put the message in, and I'm going to be like, where's the message at? Like, wait until after the scheduled stuff that you know I'm going to be doing. Whether it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite. If I'm gonna be doing like a 2 hours of something, just wait until after the show to give me your streak, guys. Robert Stone, thank you, man. Yeah, I know you didn't get your song, but just don't pop the message until after the show. Robert, thank you for the bits, man. Because the message is gonna get lost. I'm gonna forget all about it. I'm gonna move on to something else, and it's just gonna just wait until after the show that you know I'm doing. That way the message, you can pop it right when it's necessary, and I can see it. Osprey, yo, Robert Stone, another group of bits here. Thank you, man.
paper. Oh, brother.
Yo, Robert Stone is so elevated.
Yes. The timeless one. We are so blessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World Champion.
Get him, Robert. Elevated. Was so Robert baited. Robert Stone, thank you, man. Between Robert Stone and WB, we have hit the bits goal, guys. That is 1 goal down. Very nice. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see if we can hit every goal tonight.
Anyway, I did get your reference.
We've been striking out quite a lot lately, and that leads me to have a bit of stress on my end, because I don't think my goals are super crazy, but if everybody chips in a little, we can hit them pretty much every day. We've seen it. We've seen it happen. We've hit the goal sometimes like 10 days straight. So I know it's not outside the realm of possibility. Who's the last person I need to add to this?
Aminata.
I guess they
Aminata. Alex Windsor, Sky Blue, Queen Aminata, and Billy Starks. I need Billy Starks.
Waistlock on Aminata, elbow strike Windsor.
Aminata. He keeps saying her name over and over again.
Aminata underneath, snap mare, and now.
That's so funny. Robert Stone, thank you for the bits, man.
Lower back right there with the round kick.
I canceled Peacock because Netflix has all the pay-per-views, and well, they don't have it in America, but if I have a VPN, I can just switch my location and watch all the pay-per-views from WWE on Netflix instead, and I'm already paying for Netflix, so I don't really need Peacock anymore, besides the classic historical battle stuff, but you know, trying to cut costs, and I just had this feeling that I should be cutting the cord on Peacock.
The big one is coming up at Forbidden Door on Sunday.
And now today the news came out that WWE has made it so ESPN is going to be covering all the they're going to be carrying all the pay-per-views, so Peacock is actually losing the WWE pay-per-views. So I got ahead of the curve.
That was smart for Sky to go for that cover on Windsor real quick. She didn't
It's actually a very smart move that I did, because now I don't have to worry about it.
Experienced competitor in this match, but Sky Blue definitely the most experience on the big stage here in AEW, and Sky Blue goes for the hook on Rana, finds it. Alex Windsor taken down.
Who's in this match? These 4 ladies, James. I try to visually represent who's going on, like who's in, who's on the screen, by putting them all on the screen for you guys. Ouch.
Sweeps out the leg of Aminata. Windsor out to the
Aminata. I think we found Excalibur's favorite name in this match. Aminata.
Yeah, these girls are leaving it all out here. Physicality for sure.
Well, who will punch their ticket? Who will represent AEW?
Aminata. It is fun to say, but it's funny when he ends a sentence with someone's name, and then the very next thing he says is that person's name. And I hear him do it quite often, actually.
Here for great toppings.
It's one of the like Excalibur tropes that I notice him doing a lot. He ends the sentence with their name, and then he starts the next sentence with the same name. So he says their name 2 times in a row. Heck yeah, Kyle. I'm going to introduce you guys to a whole lot of games. If you hang out in here, you're going to find out about a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even probably hear about at all, because I hear about a lot of stuff in here that I never would have heard about at all, because I do a weekly show where we show the newest game trailers, movie trailers, behind the scenes, making of footage, all kinds of stuff like that, to where I get introduced to stuff that I didn't even know was going to happen or know that was going to come out. Every Thursday we do it, which is tomorrow. So I would recommend you guys be here. Be on my Twitch channel after Impact tomorrow. That's when I do it. Plus, on top of that, we've been getting a few sponsorships, so I get a chance to show you guys things in a structured way where I know of a game I'm going to be playing. I know of the things in the game that I want to show you guys and that they want me to show you. And then also, they're going to pay me money to play the game or for you guys to download the game. Right now, our sponsor is Cook Unity. And that is an awesome deal that they gave us. They have told me they're going to give us 50% off our first order. So if you guys order the box with my link, they're going to give you 50% off your first box. They're going to give you free cookies for life. And I have one of them right here. It is true. It came in the box and I didn't get charged for it at all. It's a delicious cookie. Chocolate chip cookie with sea salt. Sea salt. 50% off your first order. I just got my first order today. I'll be showing off what came with it today after the Dynamite stream. But if you guys order it, they're gonna pay me $105 a piece. So if you get the $20 box, that box cost me $28, and then like shipping and taxes, so it came out to like $40 for 4 chef-made meals cooked straight to your shipped straight to your door, and the free cookie for life. And they're going to pay me $105 if you guys order the box. So please, guys, consider clicking that link in the YouTube chat right there. Order it up. You get to choose from hundreds of dishes, man. You can choose whatever your heart desires. They have vegan. They have if you just straight up want nothing but fish. If you want nothing, isn't fish like pescatarian? You just want them to send you nothing but beef and cheese. You can pick a bunch of dishes like that. There were so many dishes I didn't even get to see all of them when I picked mine. So consider doing it, guys. You're helping me out immensely. If 5 people signed up for it, you guys would pretty much pay for my rent. Actually, a little more than 5 people.
And now Billy Starks on the move, popped up.
But yeah, can you imagine if I got to just not worry about rent next month because you guys just got food in the mail? It's just a win-win situation, guys. Oh my goodness, this is a deep sharpshooter on Billy Starks. Aminata. I was wondering when the next time we're going to hear Aminata would be. Aminaba? What the heck, Taz? No, Taz is just making up names. Queen Aminaba.
Now elbows exchange, center rail.
Dang.
I'm
Tony Storm. Not Tony Storm. Tony Schiavone jumps in with Aminaba. This is funny, man. Dang, what a suplex. Dropped Sky Blue right on her neck, man.
It's back to Windsor and
Aminata! You guys hearing this guy? Oh, hey, Athena's out here. I didn't even see her until right now.
They really are. And you hear our fan base here in Cleveland, Ohio, they respect it. I'll tell you, it's Billy Stark, man, she landed hard on that German suplex. I mean, she really landed on the back of her head pretty tight and hard.
Yeah, but Alex Windsor trying to apply pressure to Sky Blue. Sky Blue sent to the corner. Windsor into the boot.
Telegraphed it.
I really wonder who's going to win this now. I thought this match wouldn't be this long. They're kind of making me more intrigued to see who's coming out with this opportunity here.
To the outside. Maybe thinking superplex is Alex Windsor.
Windsor just clubbing the top of the head. She's got a great moment here. The other 2 ladies are down. One's on the floor. There you see Queen Aminata. Windsor, well, look at this. Turn around. Sky Blue right now.
Aminata.
If she nails it, she might win this match. These other girls are down.
Dang. No, Aminata.
it enabled Queen Aminata to shake out the cobwebs and get up.
Alex Windsor crashes and burns. Now it's Sky Blue's turn. Sky Blue goes down. Billy Starks.
Ouch, what the heck was that? A horrible senton. Billy Starks with a horrible senton. Deplorable.
Wow.
I hope Botchamania has like a compilation of how many times they say Aminata in this. Maybe I should make it myself. Make like a funny little compilation of all the times they said Aminata in this match.
Billy Starks. I mean, we were actually having a conversation about this earlier today, Taz. That is just a bunch of weight crashing down from the top.
Yeah, that's super rough and dangerous.
And back to live action, Sky Blue to Billy Starks. I mean, we were actually having a conversation about this earlier today, Taz. That is just a bunch of weight crashing down from the top.
Yeah, that's super rough and dangerous.
And back to live action, Sky Blue taking advantage of the four-way rules. It's no disqualification.
Where's she going?
A chair on Queen Aminata. Blames Sky. She can't afford inside the ring because
What happened?
We've seen that these two cannot be controlled.
What the heck, Sky Blue?
Look at this! My God!
Well, I have a feeling this might actually be on Botchamania for sure now. That was weird.
Billy Starks released German suplex, and Starks on the attack, lunging boot in the corner. Windsor reverses lariat in the corner. Now, this is a huge chance for both Billy Starks and Alex Windsor. Sky Blue, Aminata effectively neutralized on the outside, Taz.
Yeah, it's become a one-on-one match at the moment. Oh, Athena, that's Athena.
I think trying to intervene on behalf of her minion, but timeless Tony Storm there. And now, Billy Starks has got to capitalize here. Oh, nice counter.
Alex Windsor. I thought Aminata was going to win so they could say it one more time. Yeah, they don't even call her Queen Aminata. It's like Aminata, Aminata, Aminata. Up. Here she comes.
Because I think the return of the TBS champion, 8 belts, Mone, the CEO, Mercedes Mone, that's the headline here.
La la la.
Windsor eyeing the champ. By the way, one of the belts that Mercedes has, the belt that Windsor once had.
Comes Mercedes.
Repro Undisputed British Women's Championship along with the EWA Women's Championship in Austria. The PT
Yeah, it'd be so much easier to say Queen, you know? At least call her the Queen. That's the other part of why it was so funny to me. It's like you're choosing the hardest way to refer to her, and you're saying it repeatedly. You could just be like, Queen, the Queen.
that Alex Windsor.
No one else in that match was a queen, you know? You didn't have to say Aminata over again.
Japan will vie for at Forbidden Door, the TBS Championship.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone, well, with this many belts, and as far as a women's wrestler, I mean, it's amazing what Mercedes has done.
Yeah, the closest I can think of it is Ultimo Dragon, the J Crown.
Yeah, maybe they had a bet going on. That'd be funny.
She had a lot of belts.
But that is the prize that will be on the line Sunday, August 24th, the O2 in London.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, Tony Storm is entering the match here.
Had an incredible matchup. Watch out, Athena behind Tony Storm. Oh, God!
Dang. Tony Storm got hit with the finisher from Athena. Backstabber to Alex Windsor by Mercedes.
Well, the TBS champion, the Ring of Honor champion. Both women standing tall, but they've had their share of battles in the past. Sure have. As Mercedes Mone and Athena, maybe a bit of a truce here as they will have their own separate battles coming up on Sunday, August 24th at Forbidden Door. Mercedes Mone, the four-way interpromotional four-way for the TBS Championship.
I feel like that was really clunky and very gosh, how do I put it? What do you call it when people just do the same thing over and over again just because it's part of like the culture, a ritual kind of. It's not a ritual, but it's kind of like that. It's like something that you do when you're part of something, but it's just because it's part of the culture. It's not because you actually are wanting to do it or feeling that it's not spontaneous. It's something that's just part of what you do. It's not called a ritual. It's called like a routine. A routine. That's what it's called. A routine. That felt like a routine to me. After the match, just felt so routine.
Calafia organic almond milk. Just almonds, water, and salt.
Meet Avocado's best-selling
Alex Windsor.
Made with certified organic.
I should have known she was gonna win because she's the new kid on the block here, and that's pretty much what they always do. You show up, they give you like a little glimmer of that they're gonna use you so that you're happy to be here, and then they just let you marinate for months, and they're like, oh, remember we gave you that one cool thing, and then they come up with like another cool thing to give you for a second if they start feeling like, or if it starts looking like you're baiting a little too much and you might be upset. That's kind of what it feels like here. We've seen several examples of such a thing.
I've been taking it for 60 days now. I feel like I'm seeing my skin be very glowy.
Support your glow from the inside out.
It's a lot of money for WWE fans to shell out. It is indeed, Gratz. It's almost like it's a business. Almost like it's a multi-billion-dollar company and not a charity case, you know? It is indeed a lot of money. We're gonna have to get a little smarter. It's almost like a monopoly. It's not a monopoly. We're seeing evidence of that right in front of us right now.
Side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Migraine again.
It's just a business, man. It's a business that's being run like a business.
Quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours.
If what they provide is in demand enough that people will pay it, then that's what it is. Everything's only worth what people will pay for it.
Strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report
They'll find out. They'll find out one way or another if they've overstepped the boundary of how much people are actually willing to pay for that brand of entertainment. That's your point. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's hard to understand the undertones of people's messages if they don't put like a funny face or a laughy emoji or something.
Can't beat the heat. You're better off at Topgolf, where your group can stay cool and play golf for half.
Tomorrow's your brother's birthday. Nice, man. Exactly, man. They'll have to adjust if people just it'll even itself out. Being a fan of anything is understanding that there's ups and downs. You know, you could like look at any Cowboys fan or Yankees fan, or, you know, being an actual fan of anything is understanding that there's going to be strife and there's going to be times where it's not the most friendly thing to be into. But that's kind of what separates fans from fair weather. Hey, it's the Bucks.
With a little bit more respect this week. The last couple of weeks you've jobbed us out. You give us the worst entrances ever. Okay? And hey, if you don't, heads will roll. We want the LED. We want the freaking pyro. We want all the bombs. Everything. Okay?
Give us everything.
Hey, give us that note. Hey, and you tell Justin Roberts this is how you introduce a couple of stars. Yes. Okay? Word for word, verbatim. Go. Yeah. Get your ass back there. All right. Tell them. People are so fickle around here.
Yeah, they got those like colonial outfits. It's funny they're dressing like Cody Rhodes, kind of.
Respect.
I wonder if that's on purpose. I know that they're supposed to be the founding fathers, but I wonder if it's. I wonder if that's kind of the whole thing to
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, accompanied by Don Callis in the Don
Hey,
Callis
Renee's out here for once. They got her out of the catacombs.
TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher.
Thank goodness, dude. I'm so glad. Here we go, the Proto Star. How much pink is he going to be wearing today?
At Collision, Tony, you and Nigel were on the call for it. It was incredible and equal parts violent.
He's got a theme song now that sounds like a really good anime.
Things happen in a match that happened on Thursday.
Wow. He looks great, man. He's wearing an all-black suit with just a pink tie. And the title around his waist. I like that.
That screwdriver employed by Don Callis, using it in grotesque and
Dude, what if they do that, WB? What if they do the Gilbert to him?
It just shows how bad Fletcher wanted to capture that TNT title. It was grotesque, but you know, he wore out the leg of Dustin for sure.
And Dustin Rhodes, he mentioned on social media that
That match was great, man. I loved that episode of Collision.
in the aftermath, Dustin will have to undergo a double
Last week's episode.
Wish him
Thumbs
all
up,
the
man.
best in a speedy recovery, but Taz, I mean, you could speak from experience.
Is his theme song like a real song from a band? I mean, I know it's a band, but is it like a known band that sells records and stuff, or is that? I wonder. Does anybody know? Normally, if I ask, there's at least one person who knows that that is a real band or not.
Hard-fought, gruesome battle against Dustin Rhodes, but finally you have this TNT championship.
Let me just interrupt you, Renee. The real question you should be asking is the question on everybody's minds. Why am I building the largest numerical faction in the history of pro wrestling?
Numerical faction? The largest numerical faction? Are they mathematicians or something?
Power in this business. Cast your eyes on the gold. Because when you've got the gold, you control destiny. And ever since Okada has aligned himself with the Don Callis family, he's got not one, not two, but 3 belts.
Is that a wheelbarrow? What is that?
And then
They have some woman with something that looks kind of like a wheelbarrow, and it has all of Okada's titles on it.
the TNT champion, and just like Okada cast Kenny Omega to the scrap heap of wrestling history, Kyle, I think you may have retired a legend in winning that belt. Tell him.
Kyle's looking like $1 million. Other than those glasses, I can't do the glasses, man.
Dustin Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Last week on Collision got exactly what he deserved for stealing my moment at All In. Now, Dustin may have had a storied career, but a 60-year-old man does not deserve to be in the same ring as the Protostar.
Dustin, 60?
But hey, that is not the only one of your favorites that I've put on the shelf recently, is it? Who knows if we're ever going to see Adam Cole again?
60?
Not the recently, is it?
Oh, they brought up Adam Cole's name. Nice.
All thanks to me.
I like that. Dude, we heard Adam Cole's name again. Now they do go a little too far with some of their promos, in my opinion, but I hope that was a subtle hint that he's not done yet. Do that out of sight, they're like ready to go. I hope that was something cool right there.
Because I will be the greatest greatest TNT champion of all time, on my way to becoming the greatest of all time.
Fletcher has exploded onto the scene in a way that I have not seen too much.
Please, I have something to say to Kyle.
He's special to me. To me, Kyle is one of my blue chip athletes, like my draft picks. Him and Takeshita. It's funny, a lot of the guys that I think are like the one are all in the Don Callis family right now. It's like me and Don Callis are on the same page.
Your story is told on the canvas of an oil painting. I have spent the last 2 days, Renee and Kyle, slaving away. I can still feel the oil paint under my fingers.
It's funny because I like Hechicero. I like a lot of people that he has.
My question for you, Kyle, is how bad do you want to see it?
Oh, so bad.
So bad.
No. How bad do you want it? Do you want to see it?
Oh, take it off, Don, please. Take it.
I'm taking it off right now.
Take it off. Hot Mulligan. It is a band then. Okay. Do you listen to them, J-Rock? Wow, nice painting. I like this painting. They have a naked Kyle Fletcher on the painting, though. I don't know about that. Don Callis is looking super buff, and he's wearing jeans, and then Kyle Fletcher is looking super buff, and he's not wearing anything but the title wrapped around his non-PG area.
Received. Man, but I'm not mistaken. I know I owe all of this success to you. And hey, I want to do you proud. I want to do the family.
Hey, thank you, Legato. Yeah, if you guys are still getting black screen, refresh, please.
Fighting champion, not for these people, but for you, the family, and for me. So, my very first defense of this championship will be this Saturday on Collision. Because I will be the greatest champion you have ever seen. And it does not matter who shows up, because the result will be the same.
That's cool, J-Rock. You lived up to the prophecy.
Will have my hand raised. And you better get used to this image, because I will be the TNT champion for a very, 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 very long time.
He's feeling himself.
Kyle Fletcher, I mean, that is a tall order even for an athlete of...
Oh, nice. Nobody else's song hit. I thought somebody else's song was going to start playing. I thought somebody was going to come out here and interrupt. Disrupt the celebration.
That is a gutsy proposition by Kyle Fletcher, but right now, to the back.
It's a nice painting.
Oh, wait a second. Before that.
Aww. Nice. No interruption at all. I was still waiting. I'm like, wait a minute. The song is called Prototype. Nice. Very nice.
The upper hand on Stokely, who realized he stepped in it. And now, let's hear from Alicia.
Cope, last week on AEW Dynamite, we saw Christian Cage share his apology without
He's
a single
Cope again?
of remorse, and then moments later, he was
I thought he
brutally
was just
taken
going
out
by
of
his
the
name.
Concerto by Kip Sabian and Nick
He's
Wayne.
Cope
so what is your
again.
take on everything going on?
You know, Alicia, I don't know what my take is. You know, the guy came out there with, like you said, zero remorse. His apology, it wasn't an apology. He's learned nothing and has no concept of what he's been the last few years, and that's an... Here's what I do know.
I don't know why they bleep it out on HBO Max, man. HBO Max has people getting their heads chopped off and stuff.
And that's FTR.
People getting blasted in the face on HBO Max. Why are they bleeping a-hole?
200 feet of you guys, but that also means you can't get within 200 feet of me, and that works out pretty good.
I'd love to know the logistics of that. Why are they bleeping on HBO Max?
One-on-one, it's the Rated R Superstar versus Stokely. Oh yeah, and FTR, if you guys interfere, your whole restraining order is null and void. So you have a choice. Do you interfere and open up the door to me kicking your asses? Or do you stand there and throw Stokely to the wolf? And trust me, I will tear him apart slowly, piece by piece. Choice is yours. See you next week. See you, Alicia.
Well, 1 week from tonight, Dynamite returns to Cincinnati, Ohio. And
Days
numbered for Big Stoke.
Oh, it's time for the Bandido match. We get to see what kind of crazy entrance the Young Bucks are going to have now.
Semi-final match in the tag team tournament set for one fall. Introduced first from Torreon, Mexico. Weight 211 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Champion,
Bandido.
And from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
There we go. Bandido.
Brody King, 1 win away from making it to the finals of the AEW World
Ohio gets 2 weeks of shows. You would love for Cope and Christian to reunite. I think that might be where they're going, Donovan. I'm not in a hurry to see that at all, but I could understand wanting some nostalgia in your wrestling.
Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn advancing to the finals, the winner of this match tonight on Dynamite.
The FCC? Yeah, but the FCC doesn't govern streaming services.
In London, Sunday, August 24th at Forbidden Door.
Pretty tough, isn't it? Have to go through this.
I'm talking about on HBO Max. That's where I'm watching this right now. I don't know why they're bleeping stuff on Max. This is a paid subscription service. I could understand if it was on free TV, but it's not. It's not on free television. Wait a minute. Oh, their screen malfunctioned. It didn't lift up. Their screen, they were waiting for it to come up and it just stops. You can just see their feet. Yes, dude. They found another way to get me cracking up about this entrance. Oh, I love it. I was like, oh, they got their entrance back. Oh, that was so good.
Do you think you're funny? Question mark. When you introduce us tonight, you introduce us
Oh my goodness.
exclamation point. You tell them where we are from, comma, what we weigh, comma, and say our names with the respect and
Oh my goodness. They weren't detailed enough with their card. Remember the card that they gave to him? Justin Roberts is reading it exactly the way that they put it. Oh my goodness. I love it, dude. Dude, they messed with them so much. I love it. Wow. I bet you Legato is cracking up right now just like me. And the pyro is just going like, pew! Yes. Oh, and then they put on their not old music, but the bad intro. Max and Jeremy.
Oh, inside baseball by the truck, but either way, is this somebody's ringtone?
What song is this?
Like the ice cream trucks coming down the road here.
This sounds very familiar. This tune. This sounds very familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
Making everyone in this company
just shut that corny music off. It's not right. They had this coming. You know they've had it coming.
They're chanting jobbers at him. Wow. My goodness. Dork Overlord, welcome back, man. What's up? How have you been? Oh my goodness. Welcome, man.
Taz, the match at Collision, but they defeated the Gates of Agony, and I mean,
Dork Overlord.
For a long time here in AEW. Brody King, Bandido, incredible. I would almost say an upset.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a very fun, very fun intro there. Let's do a prediction on this and see what you guys think is going to happen here. Who will win?
You know, this whole may backfire.
I know we're going to have enough time for this, so we can definitely do it.
I mean, right now, Matt and Nick, fans were chanting
I'm doing okay.
and they are livid. Don't say that word. That's not
I had a heat stroke. That was not cool. I live in Arizona, and just one night, I guess I didn't have air conditioning on, and I had a heat stroke. Basically the worst pain I've ever been through in my life. I would never wish that upon anybody. Be very careful, guys. Do not ever get a heat stroke. I'll put Brody just this once. This was a little bit ago though, so I've had a chance to recover, but it sucked, dude. Worst pain I've ever been through. I literally thought it was over. But the silver lining is I think it improved my memory or something, because I'm like a lot smarter now, and my memory works a lot better now. I don't know how that works, but
all right, have a seat.
I'll take it. It's like one of those, you ever hear about guys who get, like a guy who got beat up so badly that when he woke up the next day, he was like, extra smart? It's kind of like that happened to me. I got smarter because of it. I do not recommend it, though. Do not have it. You just went through shingles? Oh, whoa, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. But these are the experiences that make you, you know? If you don't go through anything, you never quite know who you really are. You can pretend that you're tough all day. You can pretend that you handle strife and conflict well, but until you're face to face with problems, like major problems, you don't really know who you are. You can watch all the movies and anime and stuff and be like, I'm a great person and I got this, man. In the eye of the storm, I will prevail. But you don't really know who you are until you're face to face with like imminent problems. So in a way, I'm somewhat thankful for it, but I would never wish it upon anybody. It's the worst pain I've ever been through. But it gave me a new idea of what the worst pain I've ever been through is. It expanded my knowledge. All right, predictions are open on Twitch now as well, guys. Prediction. So glad to see you, man. Hey, Foxy, what's up? I heard heat stroke heightened self-awareness. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was, Foxy. I never heard that. I think it just makes you respect your like regular state so much, because a lot of people who get heat stroke never went through a debilitating situation. Because what it did is it made it so like this eye, I couldn't see right. Like it was looking in a different direction for a while. I remember right after I actually kind of recovered from it, I couldn't see straight, literally. Like my eye was looking the wrong direction. It just, I don't know, man. And it also like short circuited my entire body to where my digestive system wasn't working. And I was scared to eat anything because nothing was working. For days, I was just sitting here like, eventually something's gonna happen, right? And nothing was happening. I was like, dude, I'm gonna die. But I was streaming the next day like clockwork. I still got on stream. I was still like, yo, I'm streaming. Who cares, man? If I go out, I'm going out on my shield. Yeah. Gut paralysis. Nothing would happen. And I was like, I guess I shouldn't eat anything. So I was getting weaker because I wasn't eating, just in case. I didn't want to get like all backed up and die from that. Because I think that's what happened to like Elvis, right? I think Elvis died because he was just so backed up or whatever. I was like, man, I don't want to be Elvis. Your dad got double vision surgery on his eyes. Dang, dude, see, I hope it worked out, Kyle. See, I don't have money for anything like that, so it's like, I just thought it was over. Generation me, I got all kinds of old pictures, Standards. I got all kinds of old pictures of the Young Bucks. Similar condition. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was so scared, guys. There were nights where I was up all night and I was just like, dude, it's over. I'm glad it wasn't. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just my heaven or something. Well, thank you guys for being part of my my dream, if that's what it is. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here.
They're working just these round kicks by Nicholas.
All right, predictions are closed on Twitch, guys. 50% of YouTube believes that Bandido is going to win this, so it's 50-50 right now. Make sure you guys vote on YouTube if you haven't already.
Southern California independent scene, much like the Young Bucks, albeit at different time periods. But Brody, as he was competing on the independent scene,
what have you been playing, Dork Overlord?
Different occasions.
Before that, I was in and out of hospital because of fungal infection on my elbow. Dang, what did you do, man? Did you jump in a swamp or something?
Break the jaw of Brody once again here tonight.
Dork Overlord went to the swamp. He was like, "Yo, IRL baby." He's like, "Yo, I'm in the swamp. What, man? Ain't nobody stream like me." The next day. What do you mean I'm infected?
Nicholas finds the knee. Matthew finds the assistant.
What do you mean? He had the most lit stream for a second. No, I didn't jump in a swamp. Okay. Just making sure. I'm sorry, I know. It's not supposed to be funny, but...
What would you say about the finalists on the other side of the bracket? Dax and
I'm sorry. But what happened, man? Do you know why that happened to you?
Different style, but amazing for sure.
FTR and the Bucks, they've had their share of clashes in the past, Tony. Yeah, the on the verse.
Doesn't have enough leg strength, man. Damn it! Oh, that collapsed. He had a small foreign car on his back. That's right.
280 plus pounds of Brody King. Matt Jackson couldn't make it across.
Kyle, dang, man.
Tags and Bandido finding some relief as Bandido pushing the pace here against the Bucks.
That's why Nicholas shut him down with that boot to the, oh God.
Every Young Bucks match, you know what it reminds me of? Okay, so there are people like Bret Hart, okay? I would consider Bret Hart kind of like Gordon Ramsay. Like he's a chef that knows what he's doing and he just has kind of a bad attitude about it. I think that's kind of Bret Hart. But then you get the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks to me are like the guy at Benihana. Like they're good at what they do, but they're doing so much and it's like... I want to go to Benihana every now and then. I don't want to see Benihana all day. It's fun for a bit, but it's like, you've seen it before. You've seen them flip the shrimp in his hat. You've seen him do the little onion volcano a couple times. It's like, it's cool, right? Like you take your mom or your aunt on their birthday. It's cool. It'll hit, right? It'll hit. But it just feels so like performative for no reason, or for less reason. I apparently breathed in fungi that is very prevalent in dirt and made its way to my elbow. Oh my god, did you get, is it called Valley Fever?
Taz, we are seeing the Young Bucks at their very best right here.
Oh no.
Yes, they are motivated. They're also
Goki, what's up, Goki?
and I think that's why they're really
Elbow swelled up and was leaking fluid, and it's not natural. It came to find it was almost went into sepsis. Landed me in the hospital for almost 2 weeks between different hospitals. Oh wow. I've been telling people about something like that, Dork Overlord. Out here where I live in Arizona, there's this thing that happens every now and then. It looks like it's not supposed to happen on our planet. It's called a haboob. Valley fever. There it is. See? What did I say? It's called a haboob, and a haboob is a giant. It's like a mile-high tidal wave of a sand and dust and dirt storm that happens here. You look in the distance and you just see this giant, dark sand and dirt wave that's like blocking out the entire sky in the distance. And you gotta get inside. If you don't get inside, you're gonna have problems. But what it is it's a storm that kicks up all this ancient dust and dirt in the desert, okay? Because we're just surrounded by desert where I live at. It kicks up all this ancient dust, dirt, and spores and things from the ancient dirt and dust that's out there in the desert that doesn't really get a chance to come up too often. But then every now and then this storm comes along and gives this mile-high dust tidal wave of it. And one time I got trapped outside it, and I wasn't quite home yet. I was coming home from work, and I remember I could see it in the distance, and I was like, oh, go, 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 go. So I'm coming home from work, and you could just see it like looming closer and closer, and it looks like you're watching a sequel to Pitch Black or Chronicles of Riddick or something. You know, in Chronicles of Riddick, where they're on that planet where if you're in the sun, you just get destroyed. It was like that. And so I almost got home, and I'm walking down the street real quick, and it hits. You couldn't see your hand this far in front of your face. Literally this far in front of your face, you couldn't see your hand because of just how dense and how dirty it is. So I'm trying not to breathe and stuff. And I get inside, and I guess I didn't get it. But what's within that cloud is ancient spores and bacterias and things that you normally wouldn't be exposed to. And if it gets into your lungs, it could spread, and then it could kill you. Yeah, it's like Chronicles of Riddick, but in real life. That sucks. You got that, Overlord. Yeah, I knew a couple people who've had that, and it doesn't turn out well. Actually, that's what my friend died of recently. If you guys remember when I told you my friend died, that's what happened to him. He died from that. Yeah, if it gets to your heart, you're dead. Exactly. That's so crazy, man. I'm so glad you're okay. That's what happened to my friend recently. Remember when I told you guys my friend died? That's what happened to him.
No matter how you slice it.
But I'm glad you survived, man, because it's no joke. And it sucks because most of the time, what I hear is like the people don't even know about it until it's like almost over with. And then it's even really difficult to recover from too.
Eliminator tournament, they have Bandido isolated inside the ring.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, look at this.
Unbroken, yeah. Arizona is where I live at. I'm sure you can see them elsewhere, but that's just where I've seen it. It is horrifying, isn't it? You voted for Brodido. Brodido has 60% of the vote right now. I hate to be right about that, but I'm glad you're okay. Are you fully recovered, or are you still dealing with it? Because I hear it persists for a long time.
That will definitely cool down Matt and Nick right there. Not Max and Jeremy. Oh, the phone. Matt better move. Cannonball. Oh, man, that is just
mostly recovered. Okay.
Coming down.
Yeah, man. A lot of people were scared of the Cooties 19, but that's way scarier. And it's way scarier if you come across it. Cooties 19 sucked so much, but the Valley Fever is almost a death sentence. especially because most people don't even know.
Wait a second. Brody and Bandido.
Joe Soup, what's up, man? I've been all over Arizona Unbroken. All over. You would be hard pressed to name a place in Arizona that I haven't been, man. FTR Young Bucks, you're afraid of that? I'm not afraid of that. I think it'd be a good match. Yeah, Bandido's about to die right there, man. He was coming straight down on his neck. Good catch by the Young Bucks. You can say it, Joe. I know. If you know and I know, it's okay to say it, man.
The first round match, the win over Gates Agony and upset. This would be certifiable upset.
It's not gonna bug me like that. I know you're not trying to be vicious or anything.
Tag teams in AEW history is the hell is this?
He served his friend up on a platter to catch knees to his stomach.
The lack of teamwork experience there from Bandido and Brody coming back to
Legionnaire's disease. What's a Legionnaire's disease?
The things we don't talk about enough, that's the reserve of the Bucks. Yeah, and their cardio is tremendous. It's been an incredible tournament.
Had a late start today. Stuck at the in-laws' house. I was telling the wife it's Wednesday, and we know what that means.
Oh God, this is no.
What the heck? Wow, dude. Vertical suplex off the top rope. Sometimes known as a superplex. Oh, yo, the Young Bucks are wearing the Space Jams. They're wearing those Jordans.
Bandido and Brody getting all lined up. They're working on that teamwork. This big catapult.
Oh my God! Bandido, what the heck? Dude, this guy just got flipped like crazy. I love it. I love it. That monkey flip was fantastic. They monkey flipped Bandido on his face. Come on, Young Bucks. I want them to win this so bad. I hope I just don't want to have to say Brodito anymore.
Look, over Brody. Brody is prime.
Gotta tend to your car. All right, man.
Brody got sandwiched. Bandido got
I'm so glad to hear from you again, man.
The end is near, my friends.
Stay safe and take your meds, man. Stay out the swamp. No. Brody King breaks it up. Look at the fans. Look at their look. Look at their look.
No, sir. Great save by
We can't see you then. Oh, that was your joke. I liked your first joke better.
Just a back and forth seesaw battle here. And this isn't even
Hopefully we'll see you back here again soon, Dork Overlord, man.
Remember one more match.
Goki, what's up, man? Dude, I went in there to update my Street Fighter and rent Sagat, and I have no rental tickets. Do you know how to get rental tickets in Street Fighter 6, man? I want to play some Street Fighter 6. I want to check out Sagat, but I don't have any rental tickets. Kelly, welcome. Kelly's in the house. Good thing Brody's so strong, man. That was a botch spot. If anybody was weaker than Brody, I think that was a super botch.
Nick Jackson and Bandido turns things around.
You see what I'm talking about, though? The average Young Bucks match is such a like a Benihana match where they're just bing, 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 flipping spatulas and catching shrimp in their hat and building the onion volcano and catching it on fire, and everybody's going ooh ah, but it's still the same chow mein. It's entertaining to do for like your birthday or something, but like not every meal. I'm glad that they've spread it out enough for us to get just enough of this. You don't have to tell me where you're from, Kyle. I don't want people exposing info about where they're from or where they live at, all that. Because that's how you get hacked and all that. I'd rather you guys just stay safe. You could just tell me like what coast you live on or something, you know? Even that's kind of crazy. 21 Plex. Wow, Nick breaks it up. Bacterial infection that attacks the lungs. Wow, so it sounds very similar to what we were just talking about. Kelly.
What a battle, guys. I'm telling you, what a tag team battle. As Brody.
It's funny, Kelly's in here, and I was just talking about Elvis. Yeah, I don't have the pass or anything, Goki. I don't pay anything. Dude, the way that Bandido does the blockbuster suplex is so scary to me.
The match somehow continues. Man, I do not know how he
You're
kicked
grounded.
out of that.
You're not grounded. It's just I'm trying to protect you guys. If you give up info like that, you could end up in a bit of trouble, because guess what? Like this. Oh my God! Another one. Wow. They won. They just wanted me to keep on saying Brodido. Oh, they're announced as Brody King and Bandido, so I could just keep calling them that. They're officially announced as that. Wow, 81% of Twitch thought this would happen. That's it. Twitch wins, man. YouTube almost did it, but it's Twitch's victory here. The Twitchery. Wow. YouTube won yesterday. Not yesterday. They won last time. Last time we did this. There we go. What an amazing upset! I've never seen anything like it. Here comes Tony Schiavone to haunt the outcome here. Oh, I've never seen anything like it. Woo. I'm not saying this because I don't want to know where you live. Like I'd like to know more about you guys, but like I just know, guys, because guess what? This stream is gonna live on the internet forever. Okay, that means forever. That means the next 10 years somebody's gonna be able to read where you're from. You know, 10 years from now somebody's gonna be able to read where you're at. You know. And maybe they'll know just enough about you to like figure out some other stuff, and then this will be the last clue they need to like hack your account or do something weird, you know. So I'm just trying to help you to future-proof yourself and never have to worry about it. Just don't give me info that's not necessary. I don't need it, and it's not necessary for this. You can tell me about experiences you've had that don't have like a town attached. If you like. One time you were roller skating and you twisted your ankle, and that's the first night that you had your first kiss or something because a girl you really liked was trying to take care of you. Like, you tell me cool stories about that because nobody could ever figure out anything off of that. They'll be like, what the heck? Now I gotta look up roller skates. Like, they'll never find you. But if you tell me where you live at, like,
Gentlemen, tonight we saw
they're coming to get you at that point. I'm trying to protect you because if you guys are cool, then I'm cool, you know? I care about my audience. I care about the people around me and the people who support me.
They're magnificent.
I care about humanity as a whole, but, you know, the closer you are to me, the more I'm going to care.
Furthermore, I'd like to give best wishes to the final two teams to meet up for an opportunity to meet up with the Hurt Syndicate. Whoever we face at Forbidden Door, we will be all too happy to hurt them.
Montel.
Up, MJF's here. Okay, this just got very interesting.
Look, with all due respect, you have known me since I was 18 years old. We don't need Bob. We don't need Shelton.
Yeah, plus AI is getting crazy where they can, like, figure out what keystrokes you did on a live stream.
Max, you don't get it, man. You don't get it.
Forever.
I told you, if you join the Syndicate, we hurt people. And since you joined us, all you've been talking about is me, I, my.
Yep.
Just like Bobby said.
Max Gilmore, here he is.
Your ego is more than anybody can stand, and that's coming from me. So, it is what it is, brother.
Oh,
And as
thumbs
my last
down. He's
act
out.
of kindness to you, because I do love you like a little brother. We will leave you in one healthy peace so that you can pursue your
future endeavors. Oh, I thought he was gonna say future endeavors.
It's just business. See, that's where you're wrong, Max. I do love you like a little brother, and I hope you fail in your endeavor, because if you succeed, Bobby Lashley is coming for you. And it won't be business. It will be very personal.
Oh. Whoa. It'll be very personal. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Dude, it's like that? Oh my goodness. Yo, Goki. Oh my. What the heck? Dude, this happened to me. I actually got snatched. I got snatched one day. I remember I got up for work and I was walking to my car and I got snatched. They threw me in the car. They had guns on me and they're like, we know. And I'm like, we know what? It was, I don't want to say too much about it because I filed a police report and people could actually look that up. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, don't give people too much information because they can look you up and find stuff out about you if you give too much. But yeah, I actually got snatched. That was another one of those, what I was talking about, where like, you find out who you really are when you're in these type of situations. When you get put in these situations, you find out who you really are instead of who you like tell people you are. That morning I learned who I really am, and I'm a cool dude. I'm calm and collected. My fight or flight is more like a, it's not a fight and it's not a flight. It's more of like a it's more of like a figure out the situation and defuse. I think there's like a third option between fight or flight. I think it's like what I am, and it's like I don't do that. I figure out how to do the flight by fighting in a way that disarms the people who are like in front of me. Luckily, I handled the situation in a certain way, but that was the incident that became. Gosh, I can't tell you anything else about it because they'll people could figure it out. But anyway, that sucks, Goki, and I would say hopefully it's a wake up call to protect yourself in a different way, to have protection in a way that could get you out of that situation a little easier. Because it's no joke out here, man. This is why I always tell people, I'm like, dude, if I could have a Nintendo Switch, I probably wouldn't have one, because I can't be carrying around like a $500 piece of equipment and just being like, hoo hoo, woohoo, ha, waha, hoo ha, waha. No, you can't be out here in these streets with the hoo ha, waha. I'm happy for you if you think you can be outside with a hoo ha, waha, playing your Nintendo Switch 2 with your LED screen. But dude, you're getting snatched. Anywhere I've ever lived at, somebody's gonna look at you and try to get you. I'm happy for you if you've never had to deal with life that way, but that's not me, dude. I don't want a Switch 2. I don't ever want that. That's just a license to rob me. It's literally like a digital license to get robbed. I don't want nothing like that outside. I'm not wearing fancy shoes. I'm not wearing fancy chains, clothes, nothing. I'm not letting people know anything I got. Nobody's going to ever know I have a PS5 in my house or anything. Nobody who has a chance to ever see it is going to know anything about it.
We want Beth to live life with a loving husband. Please, Adam, don't make us do this to you.
Yeah,
FTR.
Adam, we see through you. We know you.
But yeah, I'm really sorry, Goki. I'm glad you're okay though, man. I'm super happy to see you in the stream, because that could have been the last time I ever saw you, and I would never know why. You know,
because he's the braver man.
I would never know why Goki's not around.
We can't be held responsible for what Big Stoke does.
You know what, Adam? I can't believe at your big age you have chosen to do this. I mean, look at
big
me.
Age.
I'm not a professional wrestler. I represent the greatest tag team alive today, FTR. I'm also injured. So we see through you, Adam. You're a bully.
And if you think I haven't been in a fight before, you're wrong, Adam. I'm short. I'm bald. I can't get any hoes. I've been fighting my entire life.
You know what? I've been fighting my entire life.
Next week, the fight continues in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm going to do it because that's what my boss asked me to do. And I'm going to do it with a smile on my face. And I'm going to have an even bigger smile on my face when you have to go home Wednesday night and look at your wife who has the head of a micro brawler and your future juvenile delinquent kids and tell them that Big Stoke pinned you in the ring. Just
micro brawler. Oh gosh, it's over.
Top guys out.
Man,
you're dead for that. You're dead for that.
I can't wait to see Cope beat the brakes off of Stokely Hathaway next week.
It's about helping develop talent?
Right now, fans,
What?
let's take a look at this developing rivalry.
Wow, I didn't know that, Josu. I did not know that.
Undisputed champion Kazuchika Okada.
What's the main event? You gotta check out the every single time I do these shows, man. Go to the description of the video. I have everything officially announced before the show comes up. Anything after that, then you're on your own. But check the description of the video. I list all the matches. I list where they're at. What's up with the whole entire fight card. The only reason I'm not telling you is because of the saying, like, give a man a fish, he'll he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, then he'll eat for forever. So I know it makes me look like a D-head, but it's actually the opposite.
When the gold is on the line, there's no one better than Okada.
I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you how to fish, and you only have to go just right down below the video to the description.
Let's just fight. We're not going to engage you.
Yeah, Goki. You might wanna explore ways to protect yourself in situations like that. But then again, fighting back is also a crazy idea sometimes. It's my house. Okada versus Swerve.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome out Swerve Strickland.
There we go. Swerve, swerve. Drink the coffee. Garments. He threw the coffee. Yeah, we can't be playing that too much. Swerve is here. No, Kyle, I didn't see your Tony comment. I'm not gonna see every comment, guys. Please don't expect for me to be reading every single comment. Just rock and roll with me, all right? Rock and roll with me. If I don't read it and we're already like minutes past, let's just chill and stay up to date with what's happening on the screen. Because I do miss a lot of these shows just to hang out with you guys, and I appreciate you being here. But I'm not gonna read every comment. I'm not gonna know everything you guys are talking about. Here we go. All right, I'll be right back, guys. You guys get to hang out with Dudley for a second.
If that wasn't enough, are you concerned about the Don Callis family factor?
Quite frankly, I don't have much to be concerned with Don Callis because he's not even going to have to be ringside for this, being the Unified Championship rules and all. Matter of fact, the last time that Don Callis was ringside for one of my championship matches, me and my man Prince Nana here put him on his ass, and I walked away still AEW World Champion. Last year's Forbidden Door, I had to put down someone that I hold near and dear to my heart, a good friend of mine in Will Ospreay. And if I did that to my friend and family, what do you think I'm going to do to you, Okada? So Okada, the best big match wrestler in the world there ever was, Japanese wrestling legend, current
unified champion. All of those things are factually true, and I agree with a few of them. But when they say that you're a generational wrestler that comes around once every 1,000 years, while I'm something that's never been seen before. There's never been a Swerve Strickland. After I'm done, there will never be another one afterwards. Three different occasions Okada has come at me. One of them going all the way back to Bad Blood and hell, as of recently, the last 2 weeks in Chicago, he stared me in my eye, and I saw nothing. If anything, he looked in my eye, and he saw death. I put the fear of God into that man. This isn't just a big match for the fans. This isn't just a big match for All Elite Wrestling. This isn't just a big match for the rest of the world. This is a big match for you, Okada, and it's a big match for you because you are facing off against the most dangerous man in All Elite Wrestling, and that is me. But this isn't just about you. This is about my redemption too, and the chip that I have on my shoulder, because I lost 2 of the biggest matches of my career back-to-back times in London. One of them being the main event of the World Championship match. So I devised myself a little plan. So for me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue my legacy by defeating the real, the literal Japanese legend. And I will stand in the middle of that ring, in the middle of the O2 Arena, over the defeated body that is Kazuchika Okada. And while Don Callis cries in the corner like the little bitch that he is, I'll have my arm raised with the Unified Championship in my hand. And everybody in London, England will scream and chant my name, whose house?
Strickland showing so much passion right there. Message sent, man.
Are we looking at the next AEW Unified Champion in Swerve Strickland? We will find out at Forbidden Door. But one more time, let's head to the back where Alicia 2 is standing by.
Mark Briscoe, you have a huge night ahead of you, as in tonight's main event, you're going to face MJF one-on-one in a grudge match.
That's right, and the time for words is behind us. Tonight, I'm gonna do my talking with ease. MJF, the Day of Atonement is here. And tonight, you will pay for your sins, son.
Mark, if you are to win tonight's match against MJF, this would mark your 4th consecutive main event win, which some would think could maybe put you in the contendership for the AEW Men's World Championship.
Mark, I've known you 13, 14 years now. PWX, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and here. And I always looked up to and admired the Briscoes. But the person that you have had to be, the person that you've decided to be every day for these past few years, I might admire that even more. So if you win tonight, and I know as good as anyone else that you can, I hope Alicia's right. I hope you are the next one to challenge for the World Championship. So tonight, good luck.
We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic. This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust. One has it all.
So I said, no, you're the one who's jelly.
Yeah, hilarious. The other,
Oh, come on.
something's missing.
How's it feel to be so irresistible? Irresistible? Oh, is that what people are saying?
That's it.
Ugh, irresistible. Yeah, right.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, crust. Try them in raspberry.
I don't want to be a joke anymore.
Take something bad and make something good out of it.
We have a dimensional portal. It leads to a parallel world.
You belong here with us.
People
people who say less is more have never experienced space, versatility, and capability like this. Make the most of every hour. The all-new 2025 Ford Expedition.
There are days I feel stuck in my head. Even on an antidepressant, lingering depression symptoms can make it hard to break through. I wanted more from my antidepressant. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Vraylar isn't approved for elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, tremors, slow or uncontrolled body movements, restlessness and feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
When you're not bound to the past, you can leave old ideas behind. The new GV7. Welcome to Genesis.
Queen Aminata, unfortunately, you were not successful out there tonight, so you will not be moving on to Forbidden Door to challenge Mercedes Mone for the TBS Championship. I've got to imagine that emotions are running pretty high right now.
Yes, Renee. Honestly, last time I faced Juicy Mone, I knew I could beat her.
Aminata, baby, I'm so sorry. I know things did not go your way tonight, but I think you did so great. You did so great, and we're gonna take care of Sky, and we're also gonna take care of Julia and Tekla. Saturday in Collision, it's gonna be Triangle Madness. You, me, Ty, Mella.
Beautiful. Just women supporting women. This is amazing. And Willow, you showed up for me last week. And now here I am showing up for you and you and you. And in honor of womanhood, speech.
Is that Daddy for real? Do you know what's for real? You say that you've been moving on. You've focused on yourself, but you've done anything but that. I'm here to do three things. I'm here to smile. Here to win matches and straighten out anyone who gets in the way of that. So when you're ready to take that seriously, when you're ready to do that, then you can talk to me.
Well,
what?
Chris Statlander obviously not putting the issues between herself and Willow Nightingale in the past. Time for our main event grudge match. MJF heading to the ring and could be heading to meet his maker before the night is over if Mark Brisco is to be believed.
Here we go, the minivan.
New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is the new CMLL World Champion.
Oh, he got that title off of he got that title off of what's his name? Mystico? Dang, he beat him. Wait, not Inferno, not Mystico, but a guy named Inferno? Huh.
Championship, similar to what he did, Tony, when he won the international championship, renaming it
Well, we're gonna jumpstart this match for sure. This entrance is not gonna be a full-on entrance. This is gonna be a jump start. Here we go. All right, let's see who you guys got for this match. Who's winning? Who's gonna win?
He is just loaded with anger and rage towards MJF. MJF knows it. You can see it on his face. We want to remind the fans.
Oh, they did actually just have a regular entrance. Wow. If I had ever expected a jump start, this would have been the match. All right, who will win, Mark or Max? Predictions are open, guys. Get a prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. I'm not watching tonight. I'm just here for the vibes. That's awesome, Foxy. I really appreciate that. To me, that's the ultimate compliment, is when people are here even when stuff is not exactly what they're up to. That means a lot to me. Man, how I wish more people would do that. All right, there you go. Predictions are open on Twitch as well. Get a prediction if you'd like one, guys. Get in where you fit in. It's the final prediction of the night. Right now, Twitch is up by 1. Ryan, welcome. You'll be quiet until the show's done. Why, Kyle? Why will you be quiet until the show's done?
Game plan, maybe. I don't know. This is he's in trouble here. And Briscoe's all over. Maybe the game plan is to run in the hard until he gets his second win.
Here we go. Here's the minivan, guys.
You know what I mean? This is a grudge match, a big match.
Showing some leniency. This is our main event here tonight on Dynamite. We knew that this would be intense. We knew this would be a grudge match. And
we knew this would be a grudge match. Predictions are open, guys.
How about what Hangman said to Mark Briscoe just moments ago? The respect he has. Yes. Hopes he wins. Hopes he gets his title shot, I guess.
Yeah. Mark Briscoe wins tonight. It would be yet another win in a Dynamite main event. It would be a win over a former AEW World Champion.
Your comment? I don't know what you said, man.
The 3-match winning streak is Mark Briscoe.
Like I said, please be here to hang out, guys. If you're talking about a bunch of stuff that is not part of the show, you have a good chance of being missed. So let's just talk about the show. You know, see you guys putting a lot of stuff in the chat that maybe I don't even know about.
Super impressive right there.
Let's hang out. Let's talk about what you're watching, what's happening on the screen right now. This is a AEW Dynamite watch along. So I know I tend to let people willy-nilly go off of whatever they want to talk about, but sometimes I'm gonna be into the show, guys, and you should be into the show as well. We're here to talk about the show first and foremost. Let's talk about this main event, man. This is a feud that's been going on for a bit here.
The time Briscoe setting up the hardware, and MJF goes face first.
Got a number of segments to talk about. We got all kinds of stuff on Dynamite to talk about.
Here comes maybe another frog.
If maybe your comment gets missed, let's go right back to watching the show. Let's go right back to talking about the show, guys.
That big elbow from Mark Briscoe. Now MJF. And the referee, and now raking the eyes, and MJF just that quickly turning the tables on Briscoe.
That was a great diversion, Taz. It really was. You know, he's a very smart competitor between the ropes. MJF, hence his success. He utilized the ref and then poked the eyes out. And now in the driver's seat is MJF.
MJF back in control of our Dynamite main event, and fans this Saturday night. Collision returns 8/7 Central.
This is my first AEW show. Oh gosh, Ishii's getting the title shot first. Oh my god. Well, I guess you have to have a.
Plus, we heard moments ago, Willow Nightingale will team up with Ty Mello, Queen Aminata to take.
Queen Aminata. Of course, Aminata's gonna be on Collision. You gotta have a first challenger for a title, so I guess Ishii's all right, but I just really wish it was somebody else, man. I really wish. Oh my God, they're back to this. They're back to the multi-man madness all night for Collision. Come on, Tony, man, you were kind of getting it there. Okay, so they're announcing some singles matches too.
John Moxley, Kevin Knight, one-on-one, 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, me too, Legata. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. Ishii for the TNT title.
Yeah, Collision is loaded up. Virginia's for lovers. We'll find out this Saturday. I don't know. Right now, there's no love between these two men. That's for sure. MJF all over Brisco.
So Mark Briscoe trying to clear the cobwebs with MJF. Realizes
Isn't Ishii like the one guy who's never had a one-on-one victory on
Briscoe is a man that
on Dynamite?
To hear him tell it, because he was in such a
How's he
long-term
going to be the
tag team
TNT
with his
champion?
late brother
I guess
Jay.
it's an
He's in a
open
40
challenge type of
years
title though, so I guess anybody can challenge for it.
Singles wrestler, MJF,
I would have given that opportunity to maybe even Speedball after the performance he had tonight against John Moxley. John Moxley had his hands full with Speedball. John Moxley, and I mean, he was just your world champ. So if somebody tested your world champ to that extent, wouldn't you think that that would be the guy you would tap for like a intercontinental title match or something like that?
Someone's a flirt.
Bateman, please.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's state.
Nah, Kyle. See, they can't do that because
I get it now.
Classically, people just tune out at the end of the show. The main event in a Dynamite classically has the least amount of viewers of the whole show. Especially when they have an overrun like they're going to do tonight, most likely. The overrun dies, the amount of people watching it just goes way down. So announcing matches for next week after the show is like less people will know. So they're announcing it early. That way they know that at least the people who were people who are watching got to see what's happening next week, and maybe they'll want to come back because they know everyone's about to. Not everybody, but a lot of their audience has already left or is leaving right now. That's a good thought, though. In a world where they've made their main events must-see and unmissable, then that would be the way to do it. But unfortunately, AEW they've created an air of missability about their main events, to the point where the average fan already knows, like, okay, I can leave now, it's over. Well, I wouldn't say the average fan. I'd say a good 40% of their main audience knows that once the main event starts, there's normally nothing else to see here. Nothing to be like super tuned in about if you have something else to do, I should say. It's hard to be like super precise about what I mean, but I think you get it. The front row. Yo, Joe Soup, what's for dinner tonight? What's everybody eating tonight? What do you guys have for dinner tonight? Maybe you can inspire me to step outside of what I was thinking of doing. Because I'm just going to cook my Cook Unity meal. I'm going to show you guys the Cook Unity meals I have so you guys can see it. I'm surprised it's normally not, Foxy. Normally they end their show with just like the Death Riders come out and then they just beat people up. It's not like a must-see moment by the end of the show. Wendy's Baconator, what? Penne Bolognese, nice, dude. That's what I had. It's not exactly what I had, but I had spaghetti bolognese. I took a picture too because I knew people would be like, "Yo, I don't believe you, Gritty. You're just trying to be cool. You're trying to be cool like me."
Mark
No,
Briscoe
I
punch
promise.
the ribs. Remember what we heard just a few moments
Look at
ago,
this. This
too,
is
that
my. I
MJF
took this picture.
receiving
Look.
his third
Well, you can't really
thumbs
tell what it
down
is,
from
but
the
that's
Hasidic
spaghetti
Knight.
bolognese.
It's a unanimous decision. He is officially out.
Man, here I
think
gotta
you're
get rid of
1,000,000% correct. And he realizes he's in big
green screen
trouble
for a
as far as
second.
Bobby Lashley's concerned. We heard that from MVP.
Oh, he might be in bigger trouble
from Mark Briscoe right now. Yeah.
He's got to survive Mark Briscoe, and it has
All right, here we go.
easy. The shot to the top of the head, another
Yeah.
Briscoe, some
I like it like that. I like it like that. Yeah. And I even put cheese on it. Look. The very next day. Or not the very next day. The very next frame. Cheese on it.
Drawing his second win, the splash in the corner, Briscoe.
Yeah. That's what I had.
MJF is reeling, Taz.
Yeah. He's in trouble.
It was so good that I had to show it to you. That's how good it was.
The high boot, MJF down in the corner.
Get on him quickly here. MJF's got a lot of reserve.
As we speculated on how the
It was so good I had to show it to you.
Froggy Bow. Seems like Briscoe is willing to roll the dice here.
Long way away here, guys. Yeah, he is far away for sure.
Baconator sounds so good. Homemade enchilada. Whoa, Kyle, that's awesome. How was it? You liked it? Rice with mushrooms, carrot, garlic, paprika. Ooh.
Nothing but impact. And now Briscoe.
Hang on a second. Chicken gumbo. Ooh, radio. Cook Unity is amazing. If anyone here is debating to do it, do it. Use them a long while while I worked hours. Yeah, they have vegetarian options. They have pescatarian, all kinds of stuff. Not a sponsored Foxy ad. Foxy, thank you. Yeah, you guys should definitely be checking out that Cook Unity offer. I'm telling you, man, it's a win-win situation. Can you imagine if I told you, hey, if you give me $28, it'll show up on my bank account as $105, and I'll send you 4 free meals in the mail. Like, that's the deal, guys. Get the 4-meal deal. It gives you 50% off. You get the meals in the mail. You get to eat 4 dinners. You don't have to worry about dinner for 4 nights. And on top of that, I'll have $105 in my bank account. Like, come on, man.
Mark Briscoe has been one of the hottest, if not the hottest wrestler.
That's the win-win. Gumbo Radio, did you take a picture? You know I'm gonna ask you. Did you take a picture?
Maybe not.
And MJF.
Yeah, it's not bad for Italian boy to make good Mexican food. Nice, man. Am I a Skyline chili spaghetti guy? I've never had that. I've never had that. My culinary expertise, or my culinary experiences are very in a box. Like, I've just had the normal stuff that you've had. Even something like Skyline chili spaghetti, I've never had. Do you like green chilies? Yeah, here or there. Here or there. I've toned down my spicy intake because a lot of times I do spicy challenges on the screen on the stream here. And so I've been trying not to have a whole bunch of spicy stuff outside because I never know when I'm gonna have to do a spicy challenge, and it messes with your stomach after a while. I've done the spiciest stuff. I've done an 11 million Scoville challenge on stream. Like, I've done the hottest stuff. The 1-chip challenge, I've done that on stream. I've done the devil's toe, the devil's toenail, that lollipop. That's like 11 million Scovilles. I've done the spiciest ramens on stream live in front of everybody. Like, so I try not to eat a lot of spicy stuff outside the stream because it really messes with your stomach. So you gotta make sure you're not doing too much. Heck yeah, they got the fresh basil. It's still rocking and rolling. It actually is healthier than ever right now. It looks so good.
Up with his back to Briscoe, could be. Oh wait, we've seen MJF use this. Oh God, this pile driver off the ropes.
But yeah, I like green chilies.
Don't do it. Let's get into man's career right here.
Wait a second, Briscoe.
Briscoe clapping his heels together. Briscoe's wearing some red camouflage. He's ready for a bloodbath. What was the hot sauce? It was good, but man, I wasn't. It's been a while since I had the 357. Is it still here? No, I moved it. I took it back. It's been a little while. The longer you wait between spicy stuff, the spicier it gets, I think. Oh, he's bleeding from his mouth. Is Briscoe. Briscoe off the top. Froggy Bow. He's got to win this, right? Briscoe has been, like, he loses all his big matches. He's got to win this, right?
Oh, that was close. Let's take a look how close.
Yeah, Ghost Pepper was in the hot sauce I used last night on my pizza live on stream, Unbroken.
I think it's just as we were kind of talking about the damage to the ribs. It prevented
Ghost Pepper and Scorpion. Scorpion Pepper was in there too. And Carolina Reaper was in there too. It was over 1 million Scoville hot sauce I used last night on my pepperoni pizza. Yeah, it made my eyes water. It made me cry a bit.
To keep pouring on the punishment, Tony, especially given the words, the abuse hurled at Briscoe by MJF.
Yeah, this is deeply personal. You can see how it's been for Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe wants to not only win a match, he wants to make a statement about his family.
There's a fly that got in my house.
To MJF. Look at this.
It's buzzing around on my bright lights over here. Oh my God! Mark Briscoe smashes through a table on the outside. Oh. I must be a Ninja Turtle because I'm seeing Master Splinter right now. This guy's got splinters all over him.
Let's take a watch the force that the table, it whips in and it smashed Briscoe almost.
Yeah, it looked like it slapped him in the face.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And the pieces of that table flying.
No, I was all right, Joseph. I only had like 3 big drops of it. I've come to a realization about like how much of it to do because I've done it several times. As long as I don't exceed like 5 drops, it doesn't really affect my insides too much. But it affects my, well, it doesn't affect my stomach. It definitely affects my throat and my mouth.
Briscoe defeating Claudio, defeating Ricochet,
and my eyes.
MJF's also spent and he's worn out, he's exhausted, he's not even standing up. So
yeah, James. I try to save them though. I really don't kill a lot of bugs that get in my house.
Can he muster one final surge? Oh no, MJF greets him with a knee. And then
Heat Seeker. He barely broke the 10 count, so is he kicking out of this or no? Yeah, foot to the ropes. Nice, nice. Wait, no! He threw his foot down. Wow. MJF saw it, but the ref didn't. Wow. MJF wins. Only 29% of YouTube thought this would happen. 72% of Twitch thought this would happen. Wow, so Twitch clean sweep tonight. Good job.
He's making his case on the opposite side of the ring.
They already announced the outcome, so I'm still counting that. Even if they reverse it and start the match over again, that still is the outcome of the match right now. I like how he saw his foot on the rope and he's like, wait a minute, no. He looks and takes his foot off the rope. That was a good outcome. He couldn't see it. You see, he was turned all the way away. Just looking at the, looking at his shoulders down. Such a heel. I love that outcome. Because it's like, what if now? And they didn't need interference. They didn't need a bunch of weird stuff to happen. I love that. You see what I'm talking about? That's an inventive way to still save your babyface, to still save the other guy, without it having to be the same old, same old. Wow. Dynamite diamond ring to the forehead of Mark Briscoe. Wait, Hangman's here. AEW World Champion. Raw, raw. Oh, he's mad. Yeah, I like that ending. A really cool way to keep your babyface looking strong and to give that doubt of the outcome without having the same old outcome where people run up and people distract the ref or the ref takes a bump or all that. Like this showed some thinking outside of the booking box that I've been wanting for Tony Khan to show. He shows it, but he only shows it in like the most big of situations. All his other situations, like his booking, lives inside this little box with the same set of outcomes and the same set of stipulations. But sometimes he lives outside that box with his booking, but it's like he only does it with his biggest acts. I need for him to do it a little bit more, like spread it around a bit more. This was good though. I would like it to not just be exclusive to the tippy top acts. Like, have some inventive outcomes for some of your other acts. Dang, it's a brawl in the crowd. Yeah, Unbroken, they bury their refs like crazy in AEW. Their refs, after all of these mistakes, I would think about firing some of these people. I don't want anybody to lose their job, but like, in any other profession, do you think it'd be okay if your job was to make sure there's no like metal pieces inside of sardines and you're on the assembly line and the sardine cans are going by and you're supposed to be looking to make sure there's no metal in it, but like every single day you let screws and bolts and stuff end up in sardine cans, and it's like, oh well, I'm just an inspector. What could I do about it? You know, like after a while, I'm sure you'd just you'd get fired from your job if you were this incompetent every single day. No, MJF rolls out. He does not want that buckshot. What was I supposed to do about it? I'm just an employee. You know, if you're just like all wacky about it and every single day someone bites into a nut or a bolt when they're trying to eat their sardines, I think you'd eventually get fired. These refs have been around the whole time. I would like that to be a storyline someday, like the refs are under investigation and we find out that one of them was actually crooked or something, and it's the skeleton ref. The guy who always referees the Young Bucks matches, he should be the one who gets caught for being crooked, for having a few too many incidents on his record. You know, he's got like a 79% incident rate where the next closest is 40 or something. They find out that he's been in on it. This would be the perfect time to do it as well, because the Young Bucks are they're getting their entrance messed up. They're getting announced a certain way. They're getting treated like they're not the big stars anymore. It'd be really cool if we found out that the ref was also in on it, and that they weren't even as good at wrestling as like their outcomes would show because of that referee. And then he gets kind of like the same type of situation about him. He doesn't even get to wear like the same referee clothes anymore. He gets like the ref in training clothes, so he doesn't have the stripes. Maybe he has like diagonal green stripes or something. Make him look like he's under even more investigation before they fire him. Do something like that with their favorite ref, because that guy obviously he's like a package deal with the Young Bucks. So make him start getting some blowback from it and start showing that. I think that would be a really fun story. And we've already seen it happen before, too. We've already seen a referee catch flack for being a little too in line, like with the NWO. Nick Patrick. That could be great. All right, let's have a little chat about this. Let's have a little chat. A little chat about that. Oh, yes, man. Still no Thunder Rosa. I keep putting her on this layout. And we only saw a little replay of Christian. Maybe they were giving Christian some time to memorize his promo or something, because that last promo he did, I don't know what happened, man, but he seemed very shaky That promo that he did against like Nick Wayne and Mama Wayne and all that, where he kept having to like take a break and say, "Oh, hey, I'm conducting business here." That promo, maybe that made them where they're like, okay, let's give this guy some time to really memorize his lines. Good job to Twitch, by the way. YouTube and Twitch are in a classic battle, and right now, Twitch has come out with 2 wins in a row. Hopefully, YouTube will be able to claw their way back into contention here, because Twitch is not playing anymore. Twitch is bringing the pain. So, if you guys watched this episode of AEW Dynamite along with me, this is the 6th of August, 2025. I want to know what score you guys would give this particular episode out of 10. Now, keep in mind, the highest score that I will take out of 10 is going to be a 8.4 out of 10. That's the ceiling. A 7.0 out of 10 is going to be the floor, okay? That's the lowest score possible. 7.0 is the floor, 8.4 is the ceiling, and anywhere in between is the golden spot where you can put whatever score you want, okay? 7.0 is the lowest, 8.4 is the highest. And I would like your score before the end of this song. Right here. Let's find out. What do you guys got? Let's find out. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Did I pay out the prediction on Twitch? Let me find out. Still see some numbers here. Okay, yeah, I did. Very good. Okay. La 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 la. All right, so Gratz, you stand by that. Gosh, man, I understand you might think the show was a 9.3, but you gotta give a score within my bounds. That way I can take it, man. I want to take your score, but just please, if you think it's a 9.3, just say 8.4 so I can take your score. 8.4 is the highest I'll take. All right, so here we go. Donovan says 8.0. Thank you, Donovan. You got it. Oh, you said what is 8.0? You get a what's up for that. Thank you, Donovan. Let's see here. 7.6. Oh, Joe Soup, you missed half the show, but you're giving a score? Okay, I'll take it. 7.6. Thank you, Joe Soup. Friend got a shake last week. Wait, what? A shake. Realistically, 8.4. Okay, there you go. I got you, Gratz. 8.4. Thank you. Thank you, Gratz. I don't know what you're talking about, Unbroken. I think you're talking about illegal substances or something. All right. Let's see here. Kyle says 8.3. Thank you, Kyle. Ta-da. Let's see here. Standard says 7.0. So between standards and Gratz, we have both ends of the spectrum. That's what's so good about doing the scores this way. It's because it becomes an average between the extremes and the not so extremes. And I think that's where you start understanding if a show is as good as it is across the board, between people who are maybe really into the style of what is presented, people who are not so into it, people who are more into the like one aspect of wrestling that they enjoy a lot, and maybe the show didn't have a lot of that, or maybe somebody really is into another aspect of wrestling, and the show had that in abundance, so the show was great to them. It's a good way of understanding kind of where the show ends up overall, instead of just one guy's opinion. Like, you know, if I just gave my score, then that would just be it. I love the idea of the show, and I love that you guys interact with it, because without you, I wouldn't know. It'd just be my score, and it'd just be like every other wrestling show, every other wrestling review show, where one guy tells you their idea, and that's it. or maybe 3 guys, but they all kind of group together. You know, they all hate what WWE is doing, or they all love what AEW is doing. You know, like, you know what I'm talking about. There a lot of shows, they have 3 hosts, but they all kind of are down on the same thing. They're up on the same thing, and that's what like got them together in the first place. They wouldn't even be on the same show if they didn't have similar ideas and similar tastes. So it's kind of like you're getting three or 4 ideas about a show, but most of the time they're gonna align, because if they weren't, they wouldn't even be on the same show together. But in here, none of that's even part of it, because if you're here, it doesn't matter if you mesh well with me or not. All you have to do is just be here and give a score. I'm not like inviting you onto the show and we have to mesh well for 2 hours and create a compelling piece of content for the rest of the internet to enjoy. All you have to do is be here and just tell me your score, and that's it. It's very low rent, but very highly apparent exactly where a show is turning out for multiple types of wrestling fans. So this is my dream of what a wrestling show should be, and I super appreciate you guys bringing your opinion here, because without you, I can't do it. You hear it a lot. You hear it a lot that a streamer says they can't do it without you, but this is the apex of I can't do it without you. The apex of I can't do it without you. I literally cannot do it without you guys. 7.85 says Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. What is 7.833? Is that 3 threes? Yeah, 333. Okay, I thought it was 4 threes for a second. Says Radio. And Radio, thank you for your score, and you get a what's up for phrasing it in the form of a question. Thank you, Radio. WB says 7.86. 7.86. Thank you, WB. J-Rock says 7.70. Aha. Thank you, J-Rock. Oh, yeah, man. All right. And Foxy says, just dance. Just dance. That's why even if we couldn't be here to watch with you, we still try to rush and give ratings. It's a great concept. Yeah, it is. And the reason that I thought of it is because most of the time that I would tune in or even read a wrestling review, it's like, you know how you get those ads for like, oh, it's called truth paper, and it's not. It tells you if the source you're reading is left leaning or right leaning, or they've classically been Democrat or whatever. You get those ads from like places that are to help you defuse like the bias behind the way news is reported. And I'm just like, dude, that should be the way wrestling is, right? Like there should be a spot where it's like you just get to tell your opinion about stuff, and it doesn't matter if you're like a big WWE fan or AEW fan. Like, how about we just let everybody say their piece, and then we just take the average and find out what the average is. I hear about that all the time, about how like certain news stations are basically just telling you what you want to hear so that they can keep you watching their channel. And I'd like to find out exactly what is the average point where the average wrestling fan, what they thought about a particular show, and that's what I try to put together here. Wasn't AEW just in London? No. Oh, you were talking about the worker not paying attention to the sardine factor. Okay, I was like, what are you talking about? I thought you were talking about like somebody doing some drugs or something. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. If you were a worker at a factory and you messed up as much as these refs do, I don't understand why they never do a storyline about how incompetent their referees are. It's something that the average sports fan is always talking about. Oh, the refs. They paid off the refs. You hear that so often, or oh my god, I can't believe they called 6 fouls in overtime. You know, like they called 6 fouls in the last 1 minute of the game. You always hear about the refs messing stuff up. So if you want some sports presentation, how about you start calling out the refs for nonsense? That's sports presentation for you. I don't think I've ever met a real hardcore sports fan that isn't saying, oh, it's fixed, the refs, look at the refs. You know, like, you want to really get down to some sports presentation. How about you start calling out the refs for being weirdos and being incompetent? Yeah, another Nick Patrick legato. That's what I was just talking about. Heck to the yes, man. Let's do that. How about that? Where's the company that's gonna bring up the sports presentation in that way? Or are you scared? Are the refs too are they weenies these days and they can't handle a little bit of public blowback? I would be that ref that would take the heat. I'd be like, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. You know, I'd be that type of ref. I'd let them make me out to be the bad ref, because I know that would be entertaining television, and that's what I wish more wrestlers and people in the entertainment industry would realize. You're in the entertainment industry. You're not supposed to be upset when people are mad at your character. You're not supposed to be upset. You signed up for this. You're supposed to be an actor, okay? You're an actor. Be an actor. Don't be upset when people are mad at your character. Unless that's really who you are, then you could be mad. What's wrong with these people, man? They're mad that people are upset at their character they play on TV. I don't get it. I would play it up to the 100,000th extent. Yeah, Jackie, I'd be the heel ref any day, because guess what? I'm on TV, I'm making money, and I realize they're mad at my character. They don't know me. They don't know who I am. Now, if I start getting death threats or any stuff like that would suck, but it'd also be kind of cool, because I'd know that I'm doing my job right, and I know that I'm doing something that is really striking the public in a way that is creating a legend around me. I'm becoming something more than just the referee, and that's what we're here for, right? Aren't we here to be entertained? People, these entertainers who are mad because people are mad about their character, like Pedro Pascal or whatever. It's like, dude, I'm not mad at Pedro Pascal. I just wish he wasn't in everything. I'm mad that I have to see him in everything, because I don't even see his character anymore. I don't see the character he's playing. I see Pedro Pascal on my screen, and he's supposed to be whoever that character is. I see him first now. And it's just like when I see The Rock in a movie. It's like I see The Rock first. I don't see Kal-Jimo or whatever his name is in Black Adam. I don't see that. I see The Rock wearing a Black Adam outfit. I'm not mad at him though. I'm upset at the constant casting of the same people in movies all day, to where I don't see the character anymore. I see the guy who drops the people's elbow on people. I'm giving this show a 7.75. I think this was a passing show with opportunities to be a better show, opportunities to really fall short. The wrestling was there. The same thing you always hear me say, these matches are way too long, especially when people have no reason to be fighting as hard as they do. Save your long matches for people who really have problems with each other. They could have shaved down the first match. They could have shaved down the John Moxley versus Speedball match, given more of that time to the MJF match and Brisco match, because that match had actual fire and fury to it. They could have cut down the women's four-way for the TBS title and made it more about each person's conflict with Mercedes. They could have had them all backstage or all at catering, and Mercedes comes in and she gets to cut the line and she takes the food first, and now everybody's got a problem with her, something like that. They could have given each individual competitor in that four-way a reason to not like Mercedes personally throughout the night, and then had them fight, and then that match would have mattered more. That match would have actually had some passion behind it, and not just had to say Aminata for 20 minutes while these women just are going after something that I didn't know most of them even cared about. Like there's no emotional investment into that match. It's just women fighting for a chance at maybe being the one to win in weeks at Forbidden Door. Like it's so vacuous in terms of emotional investment. It's just like watching people fight over like people fighting over a ticket to grab a penny, maybe. Like it's like, who cares? I don't care. But they did a good job with what they were given. They did a good job with their time, but it's just there are pieces of this show that lasted too long with no emotional investment from me, and the crowd only cared because they paid money to be there. They don't really care about these people, because if they did, they wouldn't be here, because they hardly ever see these people. This show had opportunities to be a way better show, but they used that time to tell the same stories we already know. And that is it's not a waste of time, but it's falling short of making your entire show into something more, into something that you can get invested in and want to see what happens next, besides just wanting to know who wins. So that's why I'm giving it a 7.75. I'm saying it's a presentable show. It was cool to watch, and it crossed the finish line in a way that I would not be upset to watch the whole show over again. But it didn't break any boundaries. It didn't do anything spectacular. And if you had to write an article, if you were one of these news sites that covers wrestling, what would your article say about this episode of Dynamite? What would be your attention grabbing headline that would make people click on your article tonight? What would you say? Tonight, Dynamite. What? Like, what's the hook? What would you, if your job depended on it right now, if your job as a writer depended on you writing a compelling and attention-grabbing hook type article that people are going to click on about this week's Dynamite, what would your headline be? That's why it's a 7.75 to me, because nothing's really like sticking out. I don't know what I'd clip as like a reaction to a match or an outcome, or like somebody who showed up. Like maybe it would just be a picture of like Kyle Fletcher, that painting, Kyle Fletcher naked with the TNT title. It'd have to be something like that. Something just maybe Brisco bleeding. Like you just have to find something that's like visually compelling, because the show itself didn't have that hook. To me, at least. That's why I'm giving it a 7.75. I'd give it higher if I could think of something like that off the top of my head, but nothing really grabs me like that. Maybe show Wheeler Yuta with like a Forbidden Door paper on his head coming out of the body bag. It's not like attention grabbing in the way that I would consider a show that would get like a 7.9 or an 8 or something. So I'm going 7.75. MJF scarf still fabulous. And it's not anything bad. Like if you present a solid show week by week, you're gonna retain audience and you're gonna grow your audience. I'm not saying that it's a bad show. I'm just saying it deserves a passing score from me, but it's not spectacular. It's nothing that people are going to be talking about weeks from now, or even maybe even tomorrow. Like unless you have to talk about it tomorrow, I'm not sure most people would be talking about it tomorrow. So I'm going 7.75. All these scores together adds to 78.2933. 78.2933 divided by how many scores we got, which is 1. I think it's 10 scores. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is easy math. So 78.2933 divided by 10 equals 7.82933. Wow. I'm a mathematics genius. I knew it in my head already. That means they got the point. They deserve the point. Let's give it to them, man. I love it. Radio knew. Hook wasn't on the show. Yes, Hook was not on the show. I wonder what's up with him. Is he gonna be the next person who shows up in WWE? I would hope so. But then again, I kind of don't hope so, because he has an okay look. He seems a little light, body-wise, little less than believable inside the ring as like a devastating force. And on top of that, I'm not sure that his mic work is ever gonna get there. But then again, he's been training in the wrong spot to become like a star. You know what I'm talking about? He's in the wrong place to become a star. Because he's just okay. He's okay in the ring. He's got a very he's got an okay style to him. His mic work is just not there, and I'm just not sure that he's he's working on the right stuff to start standing out. So I used to wish that Hook would get to NXT, but now I'm just kind of like, I don't know if he would make it at all anyway. I don't know. But there you have it. That's the breakdown, guys. You see it. Everybody who's had a chance to get a point this season has a point this season. Raw, NXT, NWA Power, Dynamite, 4 in a row, man. We got a tic-tac-toe plus. And I love that, because that means we're seeing good wrestling. We're having fun. We are watching events that are unfolding in a way that is compelling. And it means that no one's striking out, because as soon as a show gets to like they get like a 0.5 or a 0, they immediately are falling back. And it also means that our season is not as good as it could have been. I'd like it if every show would just always get a point, and then by the end of the season we have a crazy tie, and it all comes down to the like smallest sliver of an average to separate first, second, and third place. Speaking of which, this Friday, 2 days from now, you guys' scores are going to matter like they don't normally get a chance to, because your scores are going to be what separates first and second place. Just by giving a score, you're going to be the difference. So being here on Friday for SmackDown is going to be integral to making the last season turn out the way it should, because there's a two-way tie. There's a two-way tie for first place that is still up for grabs from the season that just ended. We need your opinion on how good SmackDown is this week, okay? So be here for SmackDown. Give us your scores. We're going to know. Because right now, Raw just scored an 8.03, I think it was. If SmackDown can get an 8.04 even, then they will win last season and get the gold trophy. But if they get an 8.00, then Raw will win last season. We're doing the sudden death tiebreaker. Whichever show gets the higher overall average this week between Raw and SmackDown will get the gold trophy, and the loser of that will get the silver trophy. So we don't even know yet. We don't even know yet who won last season, which just ended on Sunday. It's still up in the air like that. That's how close it has been. So please be here. And tomorrow we're doing Impact. Not just Impact, we're also doing the Nitty Gritty, where I show off the newest game trailers, movie trailers, behind the scenes, making of footage. If you like games or movies, which means you, okay, you like one of those, please be here. All right, we're doing it on my Twitch channel right after Impact has finished. Okay, TNA Impact. Yes, we do Impact here. Right after TNA Impact, we'll be showing off the newest game trailers, movie trailers, behind the scenes, making of footage, all that stuff. It's like a little mini E3 I do every Thursday, and it's just an awesome hangout, because I get to see you guys' reactions. You get to see my reactions, and I don't watch any of the trailers ahead of time, so you guys get to be the first to tell me what you think about new things that just came out. And on top of that, there are things like open betas, alpha tests, all kinds of stuff that are mixed in there here or there, to where you can be the first one to even play a new game if you're in the stream and you know about it and you sign up. So be here, guys, please, and thank you. And everybody who gave a score tonight, thank you for that as well. If you're on YouTube, now's the time to teleport to my Twitch channel. Twitch is where this stream is going to persist for the remainder of the evening, okay? We are persistent. We just need you in the chat. So please click that link, get on over here. You don't have to have a Twitch account to hang out with us, but you do have to have a Twitch account to actually like talk in the chat. So if you want to talk, get in and make an account. And for everybody who's already on Twitch, stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.